Jose Bono Madonna Liana O Now Kata Pemo Pati Jose Bono Madonna Liana O Now Kata Pemo Pati Jose Bono Madonna Liana O Now Kata Pemo Oh, now what do
morning, Ghana. Good morning, Africa. And good morning to the rest of the world. It's a beautiful Friday morning. And just like we do on Fridays, we bring in the band, they give us some good music, And that was the Emmanuel Dance Ensemble serenading us, ushering us into the beginning of the show. I am Dede Davis.
And my name is Chris Carter. Once more, you are welcome. And it's Friday. So Friday, there's always a burst of energy to start up the show and to keep you pumped because it's going to be a long one. From now till 11 a.m., we're going to be looking at so many things. I like to call it a lot of infotainment, a bit of entertainment, a bit of information, a bit of this here and that here. So if you feel that you have any comments when it comes to any discussions that we're going to be talking about, all you need to do is send it via the WhatsApp number on the screen. And do not forget that we also have a YouTube channel in case you do not know. But those of you watching us via YouTube right now, you have the comment section to leave your comments right there. And we will also get to read it on the screen. We have Facebook, we have X. So if you want to drop any of your opinions, your thoughts, your questions, just drop it there and use the hashtag Breakfast Daily, and we will be notified to, check it out. And of course, put it out here for the other audience to hear about it. But it's Friday. And of course, when I was coming, it was drizzling a bit.
Yeah,
but we don't know what the weather is completely. So let us check out the weather forecast.
This is an 18-hour forecast valid for Ghana from 6 a.m. Early this morning, patches of mist and fog are expected over parts of the coast, forest and mountainous regions, with a few inland and coastal areas likely to experience slight rain or drizzle. Elsewhere, mostly cloudy conditions will prevail. Variably cloudy to partly cloudy conditions are expected over most places in southern Ghana during the afternoon, while intervals of sunshine will dominate the northern sector. However, thunderstorms with rain may affect parts of the middle, transition, and northern sectors from the afternoon into the night hours. It is important to note that we will experience a relatively cool night and early morning temperatures are expected across the country, and the state of the sea is rough. So do stay safe out there and be wary of the weather for today. You can follow the Ghana Meteorological Agency on X at Ghana Met, on YouTube, Ghana Meteorological Agency, on WhatsApp, GhanaMeteo.agency, and on TikTok, Ghana _Met_official. And like we say always, do well to download the weather forecast app on Google Play Store, App Store, and turn on your notification button to be updated as and when. All right, so that's our weather forecast for today. Chris.
So we'd like to also remind you that it's just tomorrow.
This is Ghana.
This is Ghana. So this is Ghana. It's tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And Sunday, the 29th and 30th is already upon us. And I'm sure you are all ready to, come to the biggest Ghanaian market that you ever experienced. This is where you would experience everything Ghanaian from different industries, either products, services, or innovations. It's going to be right at the Efua Sutherland Children's Park. You definitely do not want to miss it. Some industries that you're going to be looking at: hospitality, creative arts, fashion, also
Cosmetics.
academia, and also beauty. And you also get to, meet people who can help you when it comes to moving your business onto the next level. You never know if your next business partner is going to be there. You never know if your investor is going to be there. So all you need to do is just show up. I mean, the exhibitors are already ready. Do you understand? By now, we can't even be begging you to come and say, come make payments or anything. So the exhibitors are ready. The ones who have made payments and have their stocks ready are already prepared for tomorrow and for Saturday. So the only people that we are calling in now, it's you and me. The buyers, the explorers, the people who want to find out what is working in Ghana and what Ghana has to offer to Ghanaians and beyond. You and I and the family are all expected to be there tomorrow. It's going to be starting at 10 a.m. and then going to end at 5 p.m. each day. So bring the children along, because I talked about family, because it's going to be a children's corner. And I feel like it's very important for children to be there. One might ask, why should children be there? I think the children also need to be immersed in the industries and products and services that we have in Ghana. It's good for them to get abreast with this early so they can be proud of where they are coming from. And if you have a toddler, don't worry, Auntie Chris is going to be at the kids' corner. I'm going to be there playing with your kids and talking to your kids. So do not fear. We are ready for each and every one of you. But if you also like food, if you also like to move your lips or mouth while shopping, this is the best place for you to be too, because there's also going to be a food corner. And also there's going to be a lot of grills. You know how we do it right here when it comes to Channel One TV and City 97.3 FM. We always bring you the best of everything. So see you tomorrow at the Efua Sutherland Children's Park at 10 o'clock. And if you're going to miss tomorrow, do not forget that we also have another day, which is Sunday. Entry is totally free. Now, this is brought to you by Channel One TV and City 97.3 FM. And a very big thank you to our sponsors: MTN, EcoBank, GIPC, and GAA.
All right. Good time to delve into the news.
Yes, let's get into the news and what our paper
Which
saying.
one should I start?
Oh, yeah, you
All
can
right.
start.
Okay, so I have Daily Guide, some of the stories you find. John Bwedu files NPP National Chairman nomination. New excise law threatens 80,000 farmers, 5,000 jobs, analyst wants. Appointment committee okays three Supreme Court nominees. SML GRA scandal, OSP gets more time to serve Oforiatta. And then Exim Bank fraud. Wontumi plea deal fails, trial to proceed.
All right, on the front page of the Herald, we have here: minority walkout leaves Bahamas third term question hanging. Ghanaian MPs missing from OSP's Turkish AXA bribery probe. And we have government moves to fix anomaly in GES, cancel composition after Catholic bishops' outcry. We have TF partner Sweden Ghana Medical Center to expand access to cancer care. That's a good one. And now the Herald apologizes to KT Hammond, retracts AXA Turkey trip claim.
All right, I have the Ghanaian Publisher, some of the stories you find. Ayariga hails Afenyo Markins integrity. We also have 1.7 billion DGPP loss. It's accounting, not Gold Board loss. That's IEA saying that. John Bwedu's big vow: I'll rebuild NPP and mobilize for Bawumia. Abanga files nomination, unveils 4 million votes, 70 seats agenda.
All right, on the front page of the Chronicle, Osahen, epitome of honesty. Mahama Ayariga eulogizes the minority leader. That's nice. It's not always war. AFAG demands forensic audit of Gold Board. And Anodompre grills Zenator on plastic waste and climate finance. And of course, since it's the Chronicle, there's always a memory verse or Bible reading. And it's from Luke 6:31. And as you wish that others will do to you, do so to them. And I'm sure this is directed to Osahin, epitome of honesty.
All right, I have the Inquisitor, some of the stories. Regulating forensic science, Ghana getting late. Experts caution and call for a national lab. Julius Deborah warns tougher action against vigilantism. Ayariga praises Apenyo Markin as man of integrity. Forthright. $1.7 billion loss is accounting issue, not gold board loss. That's IEA saying that. And those are some of the stories on the Inquisitor.
Now, on the Informer, we have the OSP is back. Kisia Jaban declares rebirth, fires warning at critics. And he names 5 persons of interest in Berko probe. Galamsey, now youth employment. And this is by the Catholic bishops. We warned BOG about gold board losses, IMF reveals, but central banks succumb to pressure of higher authority. CDD Ghana demands new law to rein in political party financing and campaign spending. Now, vigilantism back in disguise. National security boss sounds alarm.
All right. You want to do the, okay. The News Center newspaper, some of the stories there. Rejecting MTN's 20 million Ghana cedis for returnees not justified. Supreme Court trial cleared despite minority boycott. John Boydu files NPP chair bid, questions 24-hour economy. Galamsey has been normalized as a Presby moderator, Catholic bishops president expressing outrage. Gold losses, 90% is exchange rate valuation. That's the IEA saying that. And on the back page, better data must drive better decisions. And BOG forecasts 6% growth in the second half of 2026.
All right, let's get straight to our online portals. And on our online portals, of course, we're going to be looking at channel1newsonline.com and citynewsroom.com. And of course, if you also downloaded the Channel One News app, this wouldn't be hard for you. You could have actually joined us. But if you haven't, please download the Channel One News app on Google Play Store, and you can access every news and information that we have out there for you. So straight up to channel1newsonline.com. Some of the headlines here are Bagre Dam spillage begins today as water level rises to 95.19%. Now, don't attempt to infiltrate my caucus. Afenyo Markin warns Agalga. Parliament approves Mahama Ayariga Zenato as ministers. Congratulations to them. Supreme Court can depart from past rulings. Justice Benasco Essa is saying, and now construction costs rise as prices of key building materials climb in August. Channel One Market Price Barometer is actually showing there. So more than 400 companies ready for 24-hour economy. Rashid Pelpo is saying there. And German commits $132 million to skills development university project in Ghana. Teacher unions issue August 31 ultimatum over automatic promotion. AI cannot replace human judgment in law. And Anthony Forson Jr., that's an interesting one in law. But it can replace human judgment in everything else, but maybe not law.
Yeah.
Right. I will exercise independence of mind on the bench, Justice Asante is saying. GES Council, government to expand faith-based representation, and Justice Amwako Asante, tailor-made AI could speed up cases, legal research, and Accra International Airport soliciting tips damages Ghana's image. And this is by Mahama.
All right. I'll take you to the citynewsroom.com. Some of the stories there. Importers and exporters demand urgent meeting over disputed 720 Ghana cedis container charge. And then some of the stories. Redesign student politics to reduce party influence on campuses. That's Professor Appiah J. Attoa saying that. Teacher unions threaten industrial action over delayed promotions. Ghanaian scholarship students at University of Memphis risk dismissal over unpaid fees. That's a sad one. NPP chairmanship, John Boadu files nomination, promises rebranding. Parliament approves Mahama Ayariga and Zenato as ministers. So Mahama Ayariga and Zenato will be taking over to replace the late minister who passed in the helicopter crash. She will be holding the Ministry of Science, Environment and Technology, and Mahama Ayariga will be taking over to do the Ministry of Local Government, Religious Affairs. Yeah. Government deserves B+ for job creation. That's Pelpo. Suspended Catholic priest found at police training center in Kuforidia. 90% of planned strikes were called off under my tenure. That's Pelpo saying that. Young man allegedly shot dead by NIMO's team at Achim Himan. ICT can help clear Ghana's court backlog. ICU demands halt to proposed transfer of Valco to private investor. Abanga Yakubu promises Baumia 4 million youth votes in 2028. Supreme Court must correct itself when its decisions cause injustice. That's Benasco Essa. Anthony Forson rejects proposal to cap Supreme Court justices at 90. And AFAD demands forensic audits of Gold Board over alleged fiscal recklessness. And those are some of the stories on citynewsroom.com.
All right. Some of the stories that are, touching to me. Now, Galamsey, now youth employment. And this is by the Catholic bishops. Let's check out this story on the Informer. It's on page 5 of the Informer. Let's just read a bit of it and know what they're talking about. All right, so the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference has raised alarm over the growing normalization of illegal mining, warning that Galamsey is increasingly being institutionalized, that's a big word right there, as a source of employment for Ghana's youth despite its devastating environmental and social consequences. The conference said that the development was particularly worrying because some political leaders and traditional authorities who should be leading the fight against illegal mining are allegedly becoming involved in the practice. Now, President of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, Most Reverend Matthew Jemfi, made the disclosure during an engagement with Parliament's Committee on Chieftaincy, Culture and Religious Affairs. He expressed concern that illegal mining continues to expand despite repeated government interventions and public campaigns against the practice. Illegal mining is still ongoing, unfortunately. Sadly, dangerously, the man of God remarked. Most Reverend Jemfi linked the persistence of Galamsey to challenge of youth unemployment, warning that the lack of viable economic opportunities was increasingly being used to justify activities that are destroying Ghana's natural resources. He said the situation had reached a disturbing stage where illegal mining appeared to be treated as a legitimate employment avenue for young people. Now, I quote, now it appears that it is even formalized as a way of giving employment to people, he said. The Catholic Bishops' Conference was alleged that some chiefs, politicians, member of parliaments, and municipal district chief executives are involved in illegal mining, despite their responsibility to help protect the environment and enforce measures against the practice. I mean, it goes on and on there, but you can see this story on page 5 of the Informer. I mean, this is not the first time that we are seeing something like this. And also, this is not the first time that we're hearing a statement like this that, is seen as some sort of employment for the youth. Although they know it's bad, but they still have to work because obviously they are jobless. And I think something really needs to be done about it. And also, this is not the first time that we are hearing that people who are supposed to enforce the protection of the land and of the people are also partakers of this menace. He mentioned MPs. He mentioned chiefs.
Yeah.
He mentioned people that are in political statuses. So I think this conversation is not going to go away anytime sooner. But at the same time, for the fact that it's not even going to go away anytime sooner, something really needs to be done about it. Because if we continue like this, business as usual, if we continue to just come on TV, speak about it, call a few people, ask them what they're doing about it, and at the end of the day, nothing is done about it, the menace just keeps on growing. It's like a tumor.
Yeah.
If you do nothing about the tumor keeps on growing. So we just, it's like we're just massaging the tumor. You just come, massage it. I mean, it doesn't stop the canker.
There's a story
It just
here
keeps
on
growing.
News Center. It says Galamsey has been normalized, and at this point, I can agree with the Presby moderator. He was on Point of View earlier this week. It has been normalized.
I think
It appears as though we've given up on the fight against Galamsey.
yeah. There's a lot of talk shop. There's a lot of talk shop and nothing being done. And I wouldn't want to blame any government. I wouldn't want to blame any party because we've seen this repeatedly.
Yeah.
We've seen this almost every year. We've seen this almost every government, and the promises just come and then nothing is done about it. We're just going to get to the stage that one day we are going to begin to buy water.
Yeah.
And when we start to buy water or import water to drink, you would understand why they say that one day the poor will eat the rich. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're getting there. We don't want crime. We don't want any of that. But at the end of the day, these are the things that actually cause crime because people need to eat.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway,
I don't know. Once more, we are calling on authorities, those who are in charge of these lands, those who are in charge of enforcing that things are done right when it comes to protecting the land against illegal miners. Please sit up and do your work. Please sit up and do your work because you don't know when something will be knocking right on your door and that thing will be negative and it will be caused from, the effects of illegal mining. So please sit up and do your job.
Chris, on the back of Galamsey, I think I should bring this. There was 9 Blue Water guards were arrested for alleged bribery, impersonation of NIMOS operatives.
So they are the Blue Water guards, the swimmers, the ones that they call the swimmers. So the swimmers that are supposed to be protecting the land are now impersonating NIMOS and, oh Lord.
Exactly.
I don't. Wow. Another one here on Channel One News Online.com away from Galamsey, yes, and illegal mining. AI cannot replace human judgment in law, Anthony Forson Jr. is saying. Now, Supreme Court nominee Anthony Forson Jr. has cautioned legal practitioners against relying excessively on artificial intelligence, saying the technology can be useful in legal practice but cannot replace human judgment. Appearing from Parliament's Appointment Committee on Tuesday, August 27, 2026, Mr. Forson said AI could significantly improve the speed and efficiency of legal research, but could also produce misleading information if not used carefully. He urged lawyers who use AI tools to have a strong understanding and grasp of the law to enable them to identify inaccurate information generated by the technology. Now, Mr. Forson opined that AI could help practitioners conduct research much faster and make legal work more economically viable. Now, it is an aid because AI can never replace the human being. In any case, it is the human being that feeds the AI with the information which comes out with all the algorithms. So as a tool, yes, it's very useful, he said. So you must have a basic understanding and grasp of the law before you use the that tool. I like the way he said that. So with your good understanding of the law, it will assist you to work very fast, and it is economically much more viable, but it can never replace the human effort, he said. He stressed that human expertise and judgment would remain essential in legal profession despite advances in AI technology. I think it's very important he said this. I think it's very important he said this because it seems like a lot of people are just using AI,
reliant on AI.
you know,
Yeah,
and it's sad. It's sad because people forget that these are informations that have been fed to the system.
Yeah.
And if the information is wrong, so it's like you put out something and you don't read about it. Sometimes it's actually very wrong. Sometimes it's actually an old article.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's something that is no longer in use. But yeah, that's the information the AI has.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that we also forget that we are in Ghana, and these AI is actually very foreign. So we don't know how much information they even have about us. We don't know yet. So yeah, I think he's on the right course.
Yeah,
he's on the right course. Because the scary one will be medical students using AI or medical professionals using AI to treat us. I don't know what I would do if I go into a hospital and I see my doctor AI-ing. I would be scared. I would be definitely scared.
AI is that shouldn't take away from the fact that AI is a good tool.
It's actually a good tool.
But then again, like we always say, it would be better you do it with your brain and give it to it to maybe polish it up or, clean it up.
Or even whatever you get from it. I always tell people, whatever you get from it, try to verify, try to write about it. I mean, try to read about it to see if what you're even getting is right.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yes, it makes things faster because I remember those days when I'm saying those days like I'm old. Oh my God, I am. So I remember the times when we used to research. You had to go to the library. You had to pick up books. You had to check. You have to read so much. But now, yes, everything is on the internet. And yes, now there's the AI technology too. But I just think people should still be able to research,
yeah.
Verify. As Joe said, make sure you verify. Ensure that is right. Yeah.
And even with the AI application, some of the applications, they will tell you AI can make mistakes.
Yep.
So you need to verify.
Especially if you are using the free version.
Yeah, if you're using the free version.
If you're using the free version, you are going to get a lot of garbage. You are going to get a lot of garbage. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It works, but you are going to get, garbage.
Yeah, and I think that another important thing we have to pay attention to, I think weeks ago, the Cybersecurity Authority said that we should be careful not to input company details into AI.
But
we should be careful.
I like that they said that, but isn't that coming a little too late? Because a lot of people must
someone asked, is it not too late? Because we've already gone ahead to do that.
Information.
It has the company.
No, but there's also a way to actually erase it. There's a prompt that makes you tell the AI, please, like, forget everything. Yeah, there's actually a prompt I saw like that. Clear everything about me.
And it's effective?
Yes, and it's effective. And it just, it just zooms out. But I forgot the prompt. Don't go and try it. I didn't actually, I just said I have seen it, but I can't remember the prompt exactly. Yeah. But yeah, then again, AI is here to stay and we need to really be careful.
Yeah.
Even in books, even in reading. I can tell an AI topic. I can tell an AI topic. So it makes me wonder, so you cannot just coin it. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah. Anyway.
There's a story here, which is rather a sad one. Ghanaian scholarship students at University of Memphis risk dismissal over unpaid fees. This is on citynewsroom.com, story by Beverly Longden. Ghanaian students studying on government scholarships at the University of Memphis in the United States say they risk being dismissed from the institution over government's failure to settle their tuition and accommodation fees. The affected students say the university has issued notices demanding payment of their outstanding fees after attempts to resolve the matter with the scholarship secretariat yielded no results. According to the students, the situation has already resulted in restrictions on their access to university online portal, leaving them unable to access essential academic services. One of the affected students told City News that they have less than a week to resolve the issue before facing further sanctions. The students expressed concern that failure to resolve the outstanding payments within the stipulated period could have serious consequences for the scholarship beneficiaries. I quote, "We have barely a week. If there is no solution to this problem, we are going to be in serious trouble. I don't think the current administrative climate in the US will favor us in any way," he said. The students are therefore appealing to government and the scholarship secretariat to urgently intervene and settle the outstanding fees to prevent them from losing their student status and disrupting their academic programs. And this is worrying. Chris, this is really worrying.
It's actually very worrying because this makes me wonder that is it only in this part of the world? When I say this part of the world, West Africa, right? That these things happen. Because I am really tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I mean, it's not just about Ghana, but I've seen like countries like Nigeria also, where students come out on social media, make videos crying. Must the government, the ruling government, always be embarrassed? Must you always be embarrassed before you know what to do? Because you cannot tell me that there are no human beings that are in charge of scholarships in the country. Of course, and if you are the one that is in charge of that, obviously you have the list of students and the schools that they are in that we need to sort out. Because I don't know how it works. I mean, we've seen the scholarship brouhaha that happens the other time. So UK. I really don't know how it works. This one, it's so hard. You don't know who to blame. But at the end of the day, we need to realize that you have sent people to represent the country out of the country and are depending on this. Yeah. But then again, I have so many questions that I'd like to ask. I don't know, really, one day it would be nice to talk to people who are in charge of this whole scholarship thing. When these people are sent out, right, to go study these special courses, who ensures that they come back to contribute back into the country?
Because per they have a bond that they sign. Yeah. That after this stipulated period, when you complete school, you have to come back and serve. Some do come back, some don't.
And that's a problem right there. But it'd be nice for us to talk about it someday.
Yeah, someday, yeah.
But anyway, this is what we have when it comes to what's in front of the papers and the headlines on our social media, on our website. So do well to follow our websites, channel1newsonline.com and citynewsroom.com. But I think Eno had a sit down yesterday, right?
An exciting one. She had a conversation with the daughter of Prof. K. Buzia. And so we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll enjoy this conversation.
Hello, my name is Pamela from Customer Service. Please revalidate your account by texting your Ghana card number to 0500,000 247.
Hey, Abili, wabadim.
Madam, give me the numbers behind your ATM card. I'm calling from the head office.
An email was delivered across to our customers this morning.
Confirm if this is your bank account. 100,100,100.
Thanks for sending your bank card details.
Send the OTP now to avoid cancellation.
EcoBank will never call.
email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Don't get played. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, please, I'm calling from Customer Experience Center.
My line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo kendini, ehu behia, semecha sapapadia to amame manfo. Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, eno, ene bombe seho bain, emane swing, ne sansu mama hotoso e wo bedwam.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Are you planning to relocate from your company office or house, whether across cities to another town or halfway around the country? You want a moving company you can depend on to get you there? Let me introduce you to Logistics Movers. We are here to help you every step of the way, from planning the move to unpacking the last box and settling into your office or home. We have the expertise, experience, and market understanding and offer fast, reliable, and professional transportation services in Ghana. Our main thrust is to successfully move your business, household items safely, on time, and hassle-free. You can call us on 0246 833 539 or 0244 342 465. You can also send us an email to info@logisticsmovers.com or check our website www.logisticsmovers.com. Why expose your company or household items to theft or damages when you are relocating if it's avoidable? Logistics Movers, we help you relocate.
This docudrama presents a selection of letters between Dr. Kofi Abrifa-Busia of Ghana, West Africa, and the Reverend William Whittle of Hereford, England.
I will tell a simple story of something that happened almost 60 years ago.
Time may bring its changing events, but wherever it may place me, I will play my part like a man. I have had training, thanks to you and Mr. Armstrong, that endows me great courage to face the battle of life. I can reconcile myself to the most adverse circumstances without qualms. I have the dashing impetuosity of youth, the ambition of a strong mind, and which is more, the unfailing aid of the constant friend and helper, Jesus. I shall just wait and trust my life is God's, not mine, and He can use me where and when He likes. When I think of all that has come over me, I feel, as I have always felt, that I was created for a great purpose.
Present in Dr. Kofi Abrifa-Busia documentary ceremony.
This is neither the time nor the place. Nor am I the person to estimate the influence, nor measure the stature of this great man.
God made my life a little light within the world to glow. A little flame that burneth bright wherever I may go. God make my life a little flower that others all may see.
I was vibing to the music. I don't know about you. And I'm sure you're wondering, what was that we just watched? Well, the title is The Prof, A Heart of Faith, and it is a 3-part docudrama memorial screening, which is slated for 28th August 2026. And I have in studio with me, Her Excellency, Professor Abena P.A. Busia. She's a former Ambassador Extraordinary Plenipotentiary of Ghana to Brazil and 11 other South American countries, and Professor Emerita of Rutgers University. Wow, Prof, what a title. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You know, the nice thing about being ambassador, they take everything away, including the passport, but you get to keep the title.
After you're done serving.
Yeah, you get to keep the title. It's a nice way to end your life. Yeah, you know.
But I'm sure you enjoyed being ambassador.
Oh, it was a great honor. Yes, I did. It was a real privilege to be sent, and you know, to spend 35 years in the academy and then be asked to go represent your country in a place like Brazil too, which is, in terms of the countries, the largest mission Ghana has.
Wow.
In terms of population, I think there are more Ghanaians in one city block of London than
there are in Brazil.
Yes.
Prof, let's talk about this 3-part docudrama. Let's start with the title. The title, The Prof, A Heart of Faith. Why A Heart of Faith?
Because that's the heart of the film, and that's the heart of our father's life. The film is based on an extraordinary collection we have in the archives, as it says, of a 50-year unbroken, practically 50 years of an exchange of letters between father and the Methodist missionary who arrived in Wenchi when he was about 7 or 8. And this missionary kept every single letter father ever wrote him. From the first one when father was 10. So we have this set of letters going back to 1923, over 100 years. And Daddy Whittle, as father called him and as we therefore called him, actually kept those letters and gave them to us.
Wow.
And so we have, over the years, had to try and find, you know, father's archives were scattered and we're trying to pull them together, you know. Some were in Odoko, some were lost in the castle and refound, somewhere in England, and some were, you know, everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
We've tried to put them together. And a few years ago, my sister Kuswa made an audiobook of those letters. We found a few more, so the second edition will be out shortly to complete it. And she decided to try to dramatize it and share the story. So what you will see is in 3 parts. I just need to explain. It's quite long, but it's being screened in 3 one-hour parts with a commentary by a distinguished Ghanaian after each part. You showed the poster, you know, after part 1, Bishop E.A.T. Saki will say a few words about raising up a child. After part 2, President Kufuor will say a few words. And then after part 3, former Vice President Baumia will say a few words about, you know, the Ghana we want. What she's done is use those letters. The voices you hear are the voicing over of the letters themselves.
What was it about those letters that made the family say, let's do this. Let's do a docudrama?
I think several things. First of all, the fact that you have 50 years pretty much unbroken of this extraordinary friendship. I mean, Daddy Whitley, you have a small Ghanaian boy, you know, who this young Methodist missionary meets when he's only 8. And they develop a friendship. Daddy Whittle really treated father as his firstborn son. I mean, he literally got married and brought his bride, and their honeymoon was, let's establish a church in Wenchi. And the fact that he kept every letter.
Right.
And our father's life was so extraordinary and went through so many changes. You have a record of those changes. For example, everybody knows our mother, Madame Namo Kobusia, as the wife. But father was married before, and the first wife passed away. And we've learnt about the first wife through this exchange of letters. And actually, you know, we're very fortunate that the archives are based on this unbroken set of letters, and a very magnanimous thing. Our mother's father, Mr. Kwame Nabola Bruce, who was devoted to Papa, a very staunch UP person. When we went into exile the first time, the old man gathered everything, all of Papa's papers, and basically hid them in plain sight. We didn't find them until about a decade after he'd passed away.
Wow.
But he kept everything, including all the papers of the first wife, her passport, what she looks like, we know because the second wife, our mother, the second wife's father, kept them. But we have in that treasure all kinds of, you know, the establishment of the Department of Sociology, Papa's parliamentary letters, the telegrams from all over the world when he was appointed professor. We have, you know, his letters as district commissioner.
Wow.
All of those things are there. And we're trying to figure out how to preserve the archives and make them accessible. And the letters between Papa and Daddy Whittle are a microcosm of all of that. Because they were writing to each other on a constant basis, you get a wonderful reflection of Ghana, in fact, between 1920 and 1978 when father passed away.
That's amazing.
And, you know, so you see our father grow up with his country, if you like, and the changes, from the poor boy to the Fancy Pym scholar to going to the Dreaming Spires of Oxford, his, you know, the work he did for the social survey, etc., you know, to establishing the university, our father's travels around the world. He wrote to this man on a constant basis, you know. They wrote to each other, I will say, on a constant basis. And so it was a way of giving voice to a person and an era and an experience and an era.
Yeah.
Yes.
The story takes us, like you mentioned, from a poor boy in Wenchi to Prime Minister of Ghana. How or what were the pivotal moments along the journey that we might find in this film that you believe shaped Dr. K. Busia's legacy?
Well, that's a question you have to ask my sister. You know, what happened was my sister was working on this, and in fact, we showed a 1-hour version on Father's Birthday in Wenchi. But Akosa felt she'd cut so much out that she wanted to, you know, really express the vision that she had. And it's, first of all, literally, I can't tell you because literally I have not seen the film.
No,
it's going to be a surprise
to me. It's going to be a surprise to you as well.
It's going to be the whole 3-hour version. I saw the 1-hour version and I know bits of what's happening. This is, I filmed it. I filmed Oxford, what just passed.
All right.
So I know bits of it.
Okay.
And of course I know my father's story, but how my sister has woven. But what are we going to learn? It's called A Heart of Faith for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah, because in the end, it is father's faith that shaped his life. that shaped his attitude towards who he was and what he wanted to do with his life. That shaped his sense of purpose, his sense of justice, his sense of wanting to help build a better, equitable, just Ghana. You know, he was amongst that generation of people to whom we owe such a great debt. Have you ever looked at how young they were? You know, they were young at the time of independence. The people who led us into independence were quite young, you know, and they committed themselves
Yes, they did.
to building a new and just Ghana. And for Father, it was the vision of faith and how being a man of God gave him an insight into how a good citizen should think and feel and act towards his fellow human beings.
If your father were alive, what do you think he'd say or think about Ghana presently?
Oh dear, that's a very challenging question. You know, Father was a man of hope. I know, like all countries, we go through ups and downs and trials and tribulations. But I think the remarkable thing about us is we keep a people of faith. We keep a people of hope, and we keep a people who, through all our challenges, have a sense of how we want to be together.
Right.
You know, and we haven't lost that. You know, really, if you look around us at the region we're living in, it's very easy for us to respond in an immediate, you know, daily basis. The price of rice and you know, the flooding of Accra.
Yeah.
That's true, and it's good. I mean, we have to agitate for a better world. But in a bigger picture, you know, when I'm asked what do I think is the single most important thing Ghana has succeeded in doing since independence, I would say, however contested our constitution is, the Fourth Republican Constitution has held. We have had 9 elections where we've had changes of party with no civil war, without real breakup and so on. What other country
has that? That's very true.
Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, so yes, it is our fourth republic. And republics 1, 2, and 3 had difficulty establishing. But we never lost faith. Papa was Prime Minister of the Second Republic. He never lost faith. And here we are, you know, gearing up for our 10th election in the Fourth Republic. It's a record we should be proud of because it's not easy. You know, when we shouldn't underestimate, like, we still live in a country where people identify locally.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
That you cannot, nobody, wonderful and talented as you are, you cannot walk into a 2-goat village anywhere in Ghana and say you're the Ohima. It will not happen.
Yeah.
It will not happen. People are very clear about who can do what where.
Yeah.
Now, to turn a people with that clear sense of locality, to give them a sense of national identity, it's not easy. In Europe, it took wars and revolutions. In the United States, they've had one constitution for 250 years, and it took less than 100 days for it to start, you know, tearing at the seams.
True.
So we shouldn't take everything's a process.
Yeah.
We shouldn't take the journey we're on for granted.
For granted.
Yeah.
Prof, we actually knew your dad as prime minister, but you lived with him. He was your father. What would you want us to take away after watching this docuseries? And then a fond memory of him, if you can.
He was a man of compassion. Really was. He was a wonderful father. He cared. I don't know any other way of saying it. He cared not just about the people sitting next to him, but about us. He cared about humanity. And for his children, that manifested itself in looking after us and worrying about where we were going to school and trying to be at the things we did. But that gets translated into a bigger vision of what kind of Ghana can I help build? How can I understand who we are? What kinds of things can I establish to, simple things that we take for granted. But Ghana is it's still a rural economy.
Yeah.
And it was even more so 50 years ago. It was the Progress Party that established the Ministry for Rural Development. Why? Because there was a sense that the people who actually were the backbone of the country needed to have the opportunity to share in whatever progress the country was having that was more evident in the cities. So how are we going to do that, to have a more equitable sharing of our resources? In this age where we talk so much about the environment, I like to remind people, it was the Progress Party that established the Moulin National Park.
Yeah.
That to make that gesture towards our environmental protection. So that sense of let's protect the earth, let's protect the people, let us give an example of how we can share together, laugh together, that's who he was. That's who he
Prof, where is this screening being held? What time? How do we come?
Okay, please come. You're invited. The Methodist Church has been very generous, so it's at Wesley Towers, which is at Methodist headquarters, in the middle of town, not too far from the British Council and the National Theatre and so on. It's in Wesley Towers Auditorium, and it's part 1 will start at 4. Part 2 at 5:30 and part 3 at 7. It says so. There we go.
Right there.
And come to all or any of it. At the end of each part, at the end of part 1, Bishop E.A.T. Saki will comment on raising a child. At the end of part 2, as I said, President Kufuor will speak, and at the end of part 3, former Vice President Bawumia will speak. And they will all be commenting on some aspect of Father's life in the film, and, as you say, how it relates to Ghana and where we are in Ghana. Yes, it's, they are going to speak to why this is an exemplary story, a story we need to meditate on and think about as we continue to build the Ghana we all want. Yes.
Prof.
So Wesley Towers.
Abena P.A. Buze. And I see you're the MC.
Yes, I am the MC. Yes, I am the MC. And you were vibing on the music.
Okay.
I was
vibing on the music.
Yes.
I forgot to ask.
It's all the music that will be played. The music in the film has been scored for the film by Mr. Michael of Raw Music, who will be performing. And God Make My Life a Little Light was Father's favorite Methodist hymn. And what you were listening to was his rendition for us. Think about it. It was God Make My Life a Little Light.
Wow.
Isn't it superb? It's so haunting.
It did not
Was
sound
done
like it
for
at
the
all.
film.
I
Was done
loved
for the
it.
film.
I
So
loved it. I was vibing
it's,
to it. Like, oh, this
yes,
is new.
yes.
and
I
this
saw
is
you
nice.
dancing. You know, come and dance tomorrow.
I'll definitely
You'll
be there. I'll
know.
definitely be there.
Yes.
And if this is something that you're also interested in, you are certainly invited tomorrow, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., 3-part docuseries on Professor Busia's life, The Prof, A Heart of Faith. You don't want to miss it.
Thank you.
Drama presents a selection of letters between Dr. Kofi Abrifa Busia of Ghana, West Africa, and the Reverend William Whittle of Hereford, England.
I will tell a simple story of something that happened almost 60 years ago.
Time may bring its changing events, but wherever it may place me, I will play my part like a man. I have had training, thanks to you and Mr. Armstrong, that endows me great courage to face the battle of life. I can reconcile myself to the most adverse circumstances without qualms. I have the dashing impetuosity of youth, the ambition of a strong mind, and which is more, the unfailing aid of the constant friend and helper, Jesus. I shall just wait and trust my life is God's, not mine, and He can use me where and when He likes. When I think of all that has come over me, I feel, as I have always felt, that I was created for a great purpose.
Present in Dr. Kofi Abrifa Busia documentary ceremony.
This is neither the time nor the place. Nor am I the person to estimate the influence, nor measure the stature of this great man.
God made my life a little light within the world to glow. A little flame that burneth bright wherever I may go.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still Breakfast Daily right here on Channel One TV. And that was a beautiful conversation Enostafo had with Professor K.A. Busia. A daughter of Professor K.A. Busia. And the event is actually today because that conversation happened yesterday. So the event is today in case you want to attend the event. But now it's time for us to get into our communities. Today we are looking at our community a little bit differently because we're going to be focusing on a story of an old woman. So let's just say her name is Mary Ejekum, and Mary Ejekum actually sells and collects plastic for her means of survival. So basically, despite the challenges that comes with old age and also ill health, Mary is actually very determined to work while contributing to a cleaner environment through plastic collection and recycling. This is a beautiful story. For a 76-year-old lady to be doing this. But at the same time, it's a bit troubling that a 76-year-old woman is the one doing this for the community. This story is brought to you by Akwesi Ado, who's our Central Regional Correspondent. So let us check it out. And when we come back, we would have a conversation about it.
Meet Mary Ejekum, 76, a resident of Iron City, Kasua in the Central Region. Her daily routine begins with a visit to an aged wellness clinic, where several other compatriots of hers also receive care. Mary then proceeds to distribute her sacks to households, about 10 of them in the vicinity, then collects sachet plastics. Mary says this has remained her source of livelihood for many years.
Osa no eye me no na me nim se osa na me yam keka me te me ba ya ka se manya bi no omo de me ko ka so akotwa me picture me yam ansa na omo hu se ade no manya bi
ba ne sa wote ho ana se wo nanti a
me nanti o me ti ho a ti me ya nti me nam a ya na ma yesi me na man makunko mi mu na me ya na ma bi wo kra na ma tena se ba bi eto me kakra na ma so de ti roba na me ba ha me sesa roba na me sesa me ba first no na me ba na me be hye no tema wade me kokode bu ne ye ofie no ma miska wotonto si agogo si o ma miska 5 cedis no de ma me do be ma me 10 no le chese me di akosi anwumire nti me todo kono no a me di half awia me di half anwumire ma kwaje 5 me ntonche na mo me di ni sa na me che ne sese wa sa de me sesa wo roba ni bi ene ma sesa wo roba dru ne hi me ba ya 10 years menya
what's the rubber
Robert me sesa ne sa
10 years.
Apart from catering for herself, the proceeds from this venture also supports Mary's grandchildren and other relatives.
Be ma ne se nyin se no on penti me ba ni ko yintumu ena me ba ne fle me che ne so o mra yon city a me hwe no Robert me sesa yes anti ma so de fo e bo me besia na me de ko me ni ko wi ni ba ni no pesi yi kwada ne ba nti kwada ne se mi an me hwe wo on papa hwe wo ntafo no on papa hwe wo o mo won sawam che se kura se ka me nya dan kura tena mu a ka me man kwada na ba.
This undoubtedly is a tedious activity for Mary. She would occasionally sit just anywhere she finds to take a brief rest.
Robana, ya. Tobi wakura, se ye man temofo no. Wama wane se, omo de roba ne man me tonwa, be man tafo ni sika de atode ne dinto omo fama me. Nti fie ba ko me ensa, en mi fie roba wo ho. Ansa na ma fa ni sen, ba bia ma me ne to ba nche wono a, ni ma wie. Ebra na me ba se a, me fie ho, o de bi nya dodo kakra. O chinechi me ko gidifo no kwa no so. Eno so mi fie bi wo ho. Me kotoku asisi wa mi ko fie hwi ti kwere we mekọ gidifo no kwa no so na wo kina de meba mantam ha enu wa mile do hye ne sa no enu wa mile.
Her activity, despite being a source of livelihood for her, is also an act that helps to maintain and sustain the environment as she sells her collections to recyclers. Her idea has inspired other old persons who also volunteer to collect used plastics at leisure to support Mary.
So tiate wu se me kura me yare enso me sisa eboano enu ni aka ho ne maminya ahumboano.
However, what Mary gains from the routine collection of plastic waste is not sustainable enough to even rent a room. She lives at the generosity of others. A former assemblyman who has dedicated her space for Mary to utilize as a transfer site believes Mary's dedication to environmental sustainability deserves recognition and support.
Me ankasa so kra no wo hwe ma ha Mississippi nti enam de oye nti me so Mississippi na me de akoma no say ye nyanse say ade beboa no because waste management for kra na betima aboa na at least no ke benya emaba wa na mranche anankrofo bi a omo so betimi asese bi na omo de abre no omo osesa ebi akotoko no ma no mama na bi a 40 cedis ebi a 30 se de ombenya bia no no de amano Bible hwe mame de nim fiedri na osesa wo ya bibia nkyere wo se mame no ne ho kyere no.
Mary's challenges remain occasional theft and a recent flooding incident that carried away a significant portion of the plastics she gathered. For now, all that the 76-year-old woman needs is a little support as she envisages the attention and recognition of plastic waste recyclers who would formalize her trade and even raise the scope to make the impact more visible, as she strongly believes that the environment must always be clean and free from plastics.
Minya dan ya mepe edemo mekọ ne yakwasesa bi na nse kura me kwachiri obi no afa bi ya ode ye kọ me kwaje to ho so minya ba bi a metna me nana no beba me nkyɛn a sɛ me di gu obi nkɔfa mepɛ mo bi a wɔn wɔ biara ɛmo fa mo wa me yɛ mɔbɔ
nsuo yiri fa nkurɔfo a wohu ne saa na ɛyɛ aneto sɛ
me ho tete me efi deɛ nya de pa.
Story of Mary Ejekum, who's a 76-year-old woman who, goes out there to collect plastic waste and sells back to recyclers just for her to survive. And this story is brought to you by Akwesi Addo, who's our central regional correspondent right here at Channel One TV. I mean, this is a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
On the other side, it's encouraging. It's good. I mean, she's getting up and doing what she has to do to survive. But on the other hand, I have so many questions. Why is she doing this alone? Why is there so much burden on her? Why is she the one that has to take care of her grandchildren and probably her children? It's just so many things going through my mind. So it's a double-edged sword. One side is, hey, this is positive. It's recommendable. At least she is moving her body to keep herself alive. And also one thing I also like about her, she just wakes up every morning and goes to check herself.
Yeah.
How many young people do that again?
I know.
How many young people do that? She actually wakes up every morning to go check herself. And you can see that she's really health conscious. Do you understand? I mean, this is, and she talked about her having ulcer. And also the fact that she has ulcer, it didn't let her.
It didn't discourage
exactly
her.
to stop doing what she had to do for herself. She's not waiting for anybody. So there's so many stories on there's so many parts of
angles.
Angles to learn and to also worry about at the same time. So I don't know. I hope Mary is inspiring each and every one of us. I mean, we'll be talking to Akwesi Addo later on as we get him on Zoom because he experienced her. He spoke to her. So I'm sure he even walked around to know how many miles or how many kilometers she does in a day. But yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
It's a good one.
It's a good one,
considering her age.
Yeah, it's a good and worrying one.
But then again, her health is at stake here.
That's it.
There's a lot of pressure on her to provide. In the story, she kept saying, "Minya baby." Like if she could get a place for her to be able to accommodate she and her grandchildren, she would love it. And so it's
a bittersweet story.
Yeah.
We don't know how. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should be like, wow, Mary, you inspire me, or I should be like, oh, Mary.
76.
Yeah. 76. But it's actually also very encouraging for all old people to actually move their body to, and it shows that age is nothing but a number.
She's contributing to the cleanliness
of the environment,
So I think the community she comes from, I wish we could speak to Akwesi, the community in which she does this collection should be able to mobilize and sort of support her in a way, right? They should be able to support her. Nothing is too small. The other gentleman says they give her 40 cedis, 50 cedis.
But at the end of the day, she might be using it as a means of survival. But when you look at it too, she's also contributing to the cleanliness. She's also contributing to the sanitation of the area. Do you understand? This is someone that goes out there because every time we're talking about how to dispose waste. But she is doing it, going to you directly to pick up the waste from you and then take it to recyclers to do whatever they have to do with it. So she is also actually contributes. This is a hero.
Our community legend. She's a community legend.
This is a hero.
She is a community
legend. I would say this is a hero. This is someone contributing to the cleanliness of her environment.
Yeah.
At the age of 76. At 76, a lot of people are, at home.
Resting,
being
playing with their grandkids,
This is someone who is still out there.
Yeah, and she said something. She said, "Mihu fiya, mihu yirami."
Okay.
Like when she sees a dirty environment, she's uncomfortable with it, and so that is also part of the reasons why she has decided to also contribute to the cleanness of the environment. And
This
I
is
think
an
it's a good
officer
one.
of sanitation affairs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yes. So if benevolent individuals out there who are touched by the story of Mary Ajekum, a 76-year-old woman who has resorted to collecting plastic waste, not only to survive, but also to keep our environment clean, then I think it's a good one. You should reach out to her and support in any little way you can. She says she's currently looking for a place where she can stay and allow her grandkids to also come and live with her as well. So if you can support, please do well to reach out to Mary Ajekum. Our correspondent would aid that so that we can support her as much as we can. She's 76-year-old. Her health is also, at stake because she does this every day.
Yeah.
Every blessed day. She does this every blessed day without fail. She does it every day without fail. And so for 10 years, Chris.
Yeah.
For 10 good years.
So she's 76. That means she started at 66.
Yeah.
Doing this every time.
It's something that I think we should support her. Get a place. She says she needs a place. She kept mentioning it. She needs a place.
And imagine this person is okay. Now, before we get into that conversation, where we have Akwesi Addo, who's our Central Regional Correspondent, who brought this story for us. He's on Zoom. Hi, Akwesi.
Hi, Chris and Dede.
How are you?
We're doing great. Trust you are too.
Oh, we are fine. A little birdie told me that you're in Kigali.
That's right.
All right. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
A little.
Okay.
Just to work and some little pressure mounting on us, but we're dealing with it.
All right. Enjoy the greenery, enjoy the food, and come and tell us about it. But anyway, let's get straight into the conversation. You brought a story of Mary, who's a 76-year-old woman, and we just watched it. I think I like to call it a bittersweet story because it has a double-edged sword. One side is very positive, and the other side is very sad because this is a woman that is trying to make ends meet. How did you even hear about Mary?
So, Chris, I should say that I live with Mary in the same community. That is Iron City in Kaswa. So, one of the usual days, I was just going out to fetch something from a shop nearby, and then I saw this woman who looked weak but had a sackload hanging at her back. So the idea that came to mind initially was to just find something little for her to at least buy food. But then something also triggered me that perhaps I should engage her further and ask what kind of activity she is engaging in. And then she told me that she moves around the community, she collects plastic, sells what she's been able to gather, and then she makes a living out of it. And I really became surprised because at her age, 76, and despite all the odds, she's still pushing on, pushing harder. One, trying to survive, and then two, also leaving a very positive impact on the environment. Because if able-bodied men have used plastics and then they've just left them somewhere, and then this 76-year-old is moving within the community to collect it, then it means that she is doing something remarkable that I feel like the world should really know. So that is how come I decided to follow her activities and then put together this story.
Akwesi, how much does she make a day? Was she able to tell you how much she makes a day from selling the plastic waste to recyclers?
So she doesn't earn anything in a day. she earns in a week. So it's a weekly income. And weekly, what she earns is roughly between 40 and 50 cedis.
A
Because
week?
according, yes, a week.
So how does she
Between
survive
40
daily?
and 50. She is surviving by, should I say, miracle or some sort of grace. And through the little interventions she gets from some members of the community who really appreciate what she does. And Chris, look, what makes this story quite interesting is that Auntie is really deliberate and passionate with this activity. So it begins on Monday when she visits the wellness clinic. Then she would go around to designated points and then leave for them sacks for two. So she has
All right.
when
All right, seems like we're losing
Akwesi,
Akwesi Ado. As we told you, he's
But
not
this
in
is
the country.
shocking.
Yeah, but if we can get him again, that would be nice. And,
40, 50 CDs a week, Chris.
I'm just.
Don't be teary.
Yeah, I'm very
Hold it
stunned at
together.
this moment
Hold it
because
together.
I don't know how someone can actually survive with 40 CDs a week. I don't know. And this is someone that is not just taking care of herself, but she also
Yes.
has to provide for the children. I mean, the children and the children's children. So yeah, if you're touched by the story like I am, I think it's important that we should all come together and try to help Mary. And you can just reach out to us here on Channel One TV, and of course, we will try to help her together. Anyway, Akwesi is back. Let's continue with the story. Hi, Akwesi.
Yes, Chris.
You've made me very emotional this morning, especially for the fact that you said that she, makes 40 CDs a week. And listening to her, she also talked about, taking care of her grandchildren and sometimes her children. And also, this is someone that has to buy medicine for her health. She has ulcer. And I don't know. I don't know what to say again, Akwesi. I don't know. But having, like, when you spoke to her, how did you feel? All right, it seems like we're losing Akwesi again. I think
I wish we could ask him whether he was able to get in touch with her daughter.
People like this, they just give birth.
Yeah, to see how
daughter?
she's also, supporting this old woman.
She's taking care of she's trying to help the grandchildren.
Or why is she not supporting her mother?
She probably doesn't have. You might be sitting in the comfort of your homes and watching us bring this report to you. And we've just had the story of Mary. And I must say, I was having a pretty good morning, but this has just broken my heart. I don't know how to feel. All I want to do right now is help Mary. So if you are touched with this story, if this story has touched you in any way and think that Mary has also inspired you in any way and you wish to reach out to Mary with whatever you have, please reach out to us right here on Channel One TV, and we have our WhatsApp number right on the screen so you can actually reach out to us. Let's see how we can all do this together for Mary. Dede, do you feel like I feel?
She has my mother's name.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is... Akwesi is back. Hi, Akwesi.
Yes, hi, Chris.
I don't know if you realize everyone in the studio is teary right now because of your story. And... All right, so why did you bring this story to us?
Look, it just struck me that this woman at her age is trying to help save our alien environment. Look, we drink water, we dump the sachet in where, and we are not taking responsibility. And this was is trying to help us save our environment. So why don't I tell the story? And it's not like she isn't too well, but against the odds, she is pressing and pushing harder, not just for herself, but also for her grandchildren, and sometimes her children as well. Even we can consider institutionalizing her trade. At least we can create something that would employ people. Then at least we name it after her.
Right.
This is how to build a community. We really need to appreciate the people who are really doing wonders. Because I am wondering how many youths would even be pushed into collecting plastics as a means of livelihood. But this is really serious.
All right. Thank you so much, Akwesi Ado, for this wonderful, 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 inspiring, touching, report or story about Mary, who's a 76-year-old woman who is, going through some issues when it comes to her health, but also at the same time trying to keep her environment clean by going around and picking up sachets every day, and at the end of the week she makes about 40 Ghana cedis. And also, if you're just joining us, Mary, with this 40 cedis a week, is using it to take care of her health and also taking care of her grandchildren wherever they are. It's been a very interesting story.
Yes.
It's been touching, and I hope this actually touches you out there. But for me, I would like to help Mary. Definitely after this, I'll find a way to help Mary. I really do want to help Mary. And if you feel the same way, like I said, reach out to us on our WhatsApp numbers or reach out to us here in Channel 1 TV, and let's see how we can actually help Mary, not just by monetary means, but at the same time, if anyone wants to take it upon them, especially when it comes to duty bearers, to take it upon them and see that, okay, this is an avenue for people to also make money and also keep the environment clean. This can actually also be like another, stream of survival or stream of income for a lot of people that actually
Because
have
people
nothing
actually
to
do
do.
it.
Yes, and at the end of the
People
day, Mary
actually
can
do it.
actually be the director of
Yeah.
that institute, plastic picking, team
People do it.
or plastic picking something of that area, So it's all about helping the environment, because we've been talking about sanitation in this on this show for long. We've been talking about who will do it, who will pick it, how it's going to be segregated, how it's going to be recycled.
Yeah.
But this is a one-man soldier, one-man mopo, working up and down daily, going around and trying to help people segregate this, put this together, and look for the recyclers that need such. So I think this story should not just be left like that. I hope something positive comes out of it. And if it does, we will definitely update you right here on this show.
And to add to that, the June 29 floods also, we saw the amount of plastics that was as a result of the flooding.
Yeah.
And so, like Akwesi said, if we are able to institutionalize this for people, for it to become a form of income for others, then we would win in the fight in keeping our environment clean. And this has been our community segment for this morning on Breakfast Daily, a very emotional one. And like Chris said, if you're attached to help, please do reach out. If you have any story that you feel we should spotlight, please do reach out via the WhatsApp number 020-444-7033, 020-444-7033, and we'll get to follow up and spotlight it. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, Chris has an interesting interview. We'll be right back.
Verna is clean, fresh and safe. I'm holding my Verna bottle. No plastic seal, no worries. Open and hear the sound like click. That sound means it's fresh, no trick. No plastic seal, but it's still pure. Cool and clean, you can be sure. Verna leads the brighter way. What takes my doubt away? If it clicks, it's Verna. If it clicks, it's clean. Sip it, feel the difference. Verna water, pure and green. Click, open, sip. Click, open, sip. Chalet Verna. No stress, just sip. Chalet Verna, no stress, just sip.
This advert is FDA approved.
This is the old way. Let me show you a new and a better way. EduPack. EduPack? Yes, EduPack. A GS-approved and supported initiative for all first-year students going to SHS by Prospectus Ghana Limited. Now you don't need to go to the market. All your trunks, mattresses, pillows, including plastic chalkboards, are all waiting for your child at the school. Note, all our wooden chalkboards are being changed to plastic ones to avoid bedbugs.
You can also register by dialing *713*821# following the prompt. Or you can visit www.edupackgh.com and tap register. You can also register at any ADB branch near you at a very affordable price. EduPack, approved and supported by GES.
Every year, there is a place where the atmosphere shifts, where praise becomes a sanctuary.
Hello, family. My name is Perez Music, and I'd like to invite you to Glorify 2026, happening right here at the Victory Bible Church International Dominion Sanctuary inside Awoshi, and it's happening on the 30th of August. Joining me this year is my big brother and a mogul, Minister Joe Meso. We also have a special monologue by Jeffrey Norte, and my brother King's Kid is also going to be here.
Yes, come let's celebrate God for His goodness and mercies at Glorified 2026 on August 30th, 2026. Doors open at 4 p.m. prompt, and the venue is Victory Bible Church Dominion Sanctuary, Awoshi Bayard. Media sponsors Channel 1 TV, City FM. Come ready to encounter.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still Breakfast Daily right here on Channel 1 TV, and we are about to have a very interesting conversation. It's about the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, and they are coming up with a Women's Award. So we're going to delve deep into this interview and understand what this is about and also why it's a Women's Award. So in studio with us, we have Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adefio Chandoff, who's the former Vice President of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. What about you?
I'm fine, thank you. All right, so let's get straight into the conversation. Now, what is the Academy of Arts and Sciences?
Yes, that's a very good question. The Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences is a national think tank that advises the government on critical issues that relate to national development. The Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences is the first academy that was established in colonial Africa. So it has been established since 1979.
1979.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was established by Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
And it's not only a national academy, it recognizes Ghanaians as well as international people who have made outstanding contribution towards knowledge and advancing national development. So right at its inception, there were 40 people who were appointed as fellows. 20 of them, there were 20, and 14 of them were Ghanaians. Out of the 14, there was only one woman.
Oh, wow.
And since then, the academy has been growing. And currently, we have about 166 fellows. Out of this, about 22% are now women. So it means that there has been progress.
Yes, there's progress.
Yes, but over a long period of time. And as an academy, it is made up of most eminent scholars. And therefore, to be a member of it, it needs a very rigorous,
process.
Yes, you know. And one of the goals of the academy is not only to promote steady extension and disseminate knowledge, but also to recognize outstanding contribution of people to knowledge. So this symposium, which is coming up, fulfills one of the main objectives of the academy. At the same time also, it is expanding the relevance of the academy in the sense that it's realizing that the academy is not only an elitist society, but also it recognizes that scholarship is not the sole pillar of national development, but the contribution of women, where they lead, where they build, where they preserve environment, or how they take care of family and communities, also contributes
to part of it,
to national development. And therefore, this symposium, which is focusing on Gas Women's Award, is really going to enhance the work of the academy and also to demonstrate that the academy recognizes that women are critical and their role is essential in national development.
Right. So you talked about, when it was instilled, I mean, the whole office. But now, that means it's 47 years old now.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
59. So
okay, 67.
59.
Yeah. All right. So now
67 years.
Yeah, 67 years. That's what I'm saying. If it's 1959,
that
means
67
yeah.
years.
All right. So it's 1959. That's when it was actually inducted, and there was only one woman.
Yes.
But now, how many women?
I mean, one Ghanaian woman.
Yes. But now, how many Ghanaian women are part of that?
Numbers 31 out of 166.
That's still not enough.
It is inadequate.
Oh my God! Out of
166.
166.
Yeah, 31.
So we only have 31 Ghanaian women.
Yes, and 135
as part of
men.
the academy right now. Wow!
Yes.
Wow! That's interesting. So the Ghana Academy Award, the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences is traditionally known for strict academic scholarship. Now,
Yes.
how does this launching what you're about to launch actually add inclusivity and also multi-sector awards in everything when it comes to national development?
Yeah, that is the whole issue, in the sense that, if you take the academy and the way that is constituted and the way that fellows are nominated and inducted into fellowship, you realize that it's a very, very high,
rigorous
and high intellectual exercise. And like I said, if we are talking about national development, knowledge is key. Knowledge is critical. But you don't build a nation only on knowledge. There are other ingredients and other requirements. And there are also other players.
Yes.
So apart from the academics and the fellows, there are other issues and other contributors. And these are the women whose contribution, which is at the grassroots and the pillar of our economy, have been overlooked over a long time. But some of them have played such critical roles that without them, our nation or state will not be at the level where we are now.
Right. So now you've talked about these women. Now, how or what is the benchmark or indicators that the academy will use in selecting which woman qualifies for which award or which woman qualifies for this? So how will you select? What are you looking at?
Yes. In fact, we had a very long debate on this issue, and we came out with 13 categories.
Okay.
By which people can be considered for the award. And I think many people are listening to us, and many also will want to nominate.
Okay. Which woman?
Grassroots women.
Okay.
Or women in our local communities who have contributed in an outstanding way to our national economy. So I will want to let our audience have the details of the categories in case they are interested. So we have, as I said, 13 categories, and they form the benchmark indicators for the award. So first of all, we have the Education Excellence Award. And this will honor women who expand access to learning, mentor generations, champion literacy, and introduce innovative teaching methods. Then we have the Market Matriarchs. Here, the indicators are that we want to celebrate market women for their entrepreneurship, resilience, fair trade, and financial empowerment. Then we have the other category is the economic and social impact. The fourth is the creative and cultural preservation. Then earth and community care. The next category is infrastructure and innovation. Then grassroots leadership.
Right.
Yes, these are the community organizers, the market women, the cooperative leaders, and all those who help to mobilize in the informal sector.
Right.
Then we have entrepreneurship and economic power. Then another very important category, environmental stewardship.
Right.
Because you know that most of the food we eat are produced by women.
Yeah.
And throughout Africa, women are known as farmers par excellence because of the food they produce. And because of this role, they also help in other ways to conserve the environment.
Right, that's true.
Yes. So when it comes to the ecosystem, women also play a great role in preservation. Then we have health and caregiving innovation. Then technology and trailblazers. Women who vie into male domain and excel in those areas to prove that women are also contributing in all areas of development. Then the last two is peace building and advocacy. Peace building and advocacy. From the communities, in towns, everywhere, women are playing special roles to bring peace. And the last, but not the least, is living legacy.
Legacy.
Living legacy.
Why is
and
this special?
lifetime impact.
Yeah. Why is this particular award special, especially the Living Legacy category?
Yes, the living legacy category is very important because it's a lifetime achievement. Achievement that women have acquired over decades of time. And in this role, they mentor other people. And as they mentor them, whether it's in teaching, in health, caregiving, or whatever it is, as they impart the knowledge and train, those who train also build the capacity of others. So these have normally a rippling effect in all that they do. So with the lifetime award, it is not an award, but it is honoring a long time commitment to local community development as well as national development.
Right. So you've named all the categories and told us why this award is important. Now, how can ordinary Ghanaians actually nominate an outstanding woman to be part of this? And also, where can they submit the names?
Oh, it is easy and it's a simple process. The nomination is public.
Okay.
And anybody in the community or anybody who knows women in anywhere who is contributing according to the criteria and the categories we mentioned. And you said the categories are very broad and it's all embracing. So many people may know others. And the nomination process is still going on. So first and foremost, if you are interested, you go to the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences website.
Right.
There you find the nomination form. But then we are making it easy. If you want to nominate a woman, outstanding woman, you can produce a one-page recommendation justifying why you want to nominate and support the candidature of that woman. And as I said, any individual. organizations, institutions, women's groups, anybody who knows a woman who qualifies can nominate.
Right.
It is open to all.
Right.
And if you go to the website and you have any problems, you can call. There are telephone numbers
to call.
you can call. You can call one basic or important number is 024 320 1595.
Right, right. All right. So the symposium is going to be happening on Wednesday, the 30th
of September.
Yeah.
In the academy.
Right. So it's 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's at the Kwame Nkrumah Auditorium, Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences.
Yes.
It's okay. So what last message would you like to share to women out there?
Well, as you have projected there, the awards comes under a symposium that we are organizing.
Yeah.
And the title of the award of the symposium is Breaking Barriers and Building Nations, Celebrating Women in Outstanding Leadership in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes. So on that day,
is it free to enter?
We'll be overwhelmed.
So let us know all that.
But it will be on the media handles.
Right, right.
Which people can follow wherever they are. Yes, because our auditorium takes up to 400.
Right, right.
And the way we are doing it, and because this is also the first time, it's attracting a lot of attention. And if we make it that open, we may not be able to contain all.
Yeah.
So those who are getting the awards and their celebrants and the academy and the other institutions we are collaborating with,
they will be there.
They will all be there.
Yeah.
And you are welcome to join us
online.
Online.
I can see that there is actually a YouTube handle there, a YouTube channel, and also a Zoom meeting channel.
Yes.
So just reach out to them on 0302-937-545 for any information. And you can be part of the Breaking Barriers and Building Nations, Celebrating Women in Outstanding Leadership in Ghana Symposium that is brought to you by the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. And also there's going to be a Ghana Academy of Arts and Science Women's Award 2026. And like she mentioned, if you know anyone that can fall in, that falls in any of the categories and need to be celebrated, please send their names via the website or the number that have been mentioned. We have been speaking to Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adefuo Shandov, who's a former Vice President of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, and she has broken down all the processes and broken down the importance of this awards and also the importance of the symposium. It started with just one woman in 1959. Now there are about 39 of them. 31 of them. And we hope to see more women in the academy. We hope to see more women, and I hope more women are inspired by this. So send your nominations. Send your nominations of the women that we need to celebrate when it comes to any of the categories that she has mentioned. It's been a great interview, but the show is definitely continuing. Let us take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be speaking to other people.
is the foundation of a healthy, productive, and successful team. The City Business Olympics is back. It's time to leave the boardroom and bring the competition to the field. Get ready for the City Business Olympics 2026, the ultimate corporate showdown where teamwork, strategy, fitness, and fun come together. Get your team ready for exciting contests including 7-a-side football, volleyball, basketball, sack race, tug of war, and arm wrestling. Whether you're competing, cheering, or networking, this is your chance to build stronger teams, create lasting connections, and let your company spirit shine. And of course, the big question remains: which CEO will rise to the challenge and claim the ultimate bragging rights in the CEO's Challenge? Date: Saturday, 26th September 2026. Venue: Eden Heights Sports Complex. Wager: time 8 a.m. Call 0558-973-973 to register your team today. City Business Olympics 2026. Compete, collaborate, conquer. The City Business Olympics 2026 is powered by 97.3 City FM with support from Channel 1 TV.
The This is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is almost here. Get ready for 2 exciting days of celebrating Ghanaian creativity, innovation, enterprise, and excellence. Discover amazing made in Ghana brands across fashion, food, agriculture, technology, beauty, automobiles, hospitality, creative arts, and more. Come discover, come connect, come experience the very best of Ghana. The date is the 29th and 30th of August 2026. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the venue is F. Sutherland's Children's Park. Don't miss it. Call 0205-973-973 or 0558-973-973 to register. That This is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, MTN, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center (GIPC), and the Ghana Enterprises Agency (GEA). This is Ghana Exhibition 2026, celebrating Ghana, showcasing excellence.
Charlie, the Friday is set.
Let's get into the world of sports like never before. Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports. From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi. We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
Kaleda, you two guys, we love you all, yeah. You guys be hard guys, because see, before we go sign in, we had almost more than 200.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me.
It's Don't Call Me time.
Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. only on 97.3 City FM. Sports Panorama, where sports come alive. Sports Panorama, your weekly sports fix. Don't miss out on the action. Sports Panorama. Catch the excitement every Friday.
Wow. It's been 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years. 10 solid years. How has the journey been?
The journey is not easy. Very tough journey. Actually, we are 12 years.
12?
Yeah. Where, as we all know, we don't celebrate 12 years. So that's why we put in place to celebrate the 10 years for some time now. And with this journey, it wasn't like it's not easy at all.
What has been some of the challenges?
A whole lot of challenges. You know, one, when you are dealing with people, we are all from different backgrounds. Look at the number.
Yeah.
And as a leader, we are all from different environments. We have to control all of them. It's not easy.
It's not.
Sometimes you give instruction, they will not even listen to you. And a whole lot of challenges. This group had an accident before for some years back, and it really put the group off. We all try to
encourage
recover
yourself.
the group again. There are a whole lot of things that happen which can even put us off as a group within these 10 years. So I would say
there's a lot to be thankful for. Yeah.
Thank God. And move on.
Yeah.
And move on.
So how are you celebrating the anniversary?
Okay. This is a 3 days celebration.
Okay.
Today, this is also part of the 10 years. And in terms of publicity, and this evening we have our Bobobo night.
Okay.
We have a Bobobo night, and different groups will be coming to join at Nungwa Lady Parts. Then on Sunday is a climax day. It's a climax day which a whole lot of different dance troupe will be coming, because you have to look at the diversity aspect of the music we are doing as well. And we are celebrating this 10th anniversary to buy a bus.
Oh.
Yes, for the troupe, because it has been one of our major challenges when we are traveling, even within Accra and outside Accra. So we need our own bus. Our own bus that will be transporting us from one place to another. So it is something that we put on board, that any outcome or income from this celebration, our 10th celebration, will manage it in a way to purchase a bus for the association. And as well, we are relaunching our group album. Yes, we have an album that we want to relaunch and bring it to the job market. Yeah. So that is it.
I see Dr. Terry, who would be coming on board. Tell us, what will he be doing?
Oh, he is our guest speaker.
Okay.
Dr. Terry is our guest speaker. He's my friend as well.
Okay.
We used to move together. Actually, I met him here. When we came for the Heritage Month, I met him here, and through that, became my friend. And he is a guest speaker to talk about the music that we are doing. Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's been 10 years of celebrating Ghana, 10 years of projecting our culture to the rest of the world. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. We need to support them as best as we can. Join us in the celebration of their 10th anniversary, which begins today through till Sunday. Would you take us on a break? Take us on a break. Let's do something. Take us on a break.
Whoa!
Wellness is the foundation of a healthy, productive, and successful team. The City Business Olympics is back. It's time to leave the boardroom and bring the competition to the field. Get ready for the City Business Olympics 2026, the ultimate corporate showdown where teamwork, strategy, fitness, and fun come together. Get your team ready for exciting contests including 7-a-side football, volleyball, basketball, sack race, tug of war, and arm wrestling. Whether you're competing, cheering, or networking, this is your chance to build stronger teams, create lasting connections, and let your company spirit shine. And of course, the big question remains: which CEO will rise to the challenge and claim the ultimate bragging rights in the CEO's Challenge? Date: Saturday, 26th September 2026. Venue: Eden Heights Sports Complex. Wager: time 8 a.m. Call 0558-973-973 to register your team today. City Business Olympics 2026. Compete, collaborate, conquer. The City Business Olympics 2026 is powered by 97.3 City FM with support from Channel 1 TV.
This is the Upside Out Show. This is the Upside Out Show. This is the Upside Out Show. Your favorite lifestyle show on TV. From exclusive interviews with your favorite personalities.
The child in me sometimes is quite predominant.
So hold on.
I hope you understand. And people misinterpret that. I'm a very calm person.
Okay. What's been keeping you busy now?
Staying out of trouble. That's keeping me busy.
So behind the scenes secrets that you haven't seen or heard anywhere else. Aha! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here on the Upside Down Show is where it all happens. Today, people don't care about morals, people don't care about intentions, people don't care about anything. Your money can buy you any and everything.
But you will not last.
Really?
No, you will not last.
But then the person see the dead body.
I thought we'll catch you.
You people.
Catch the Upside Down Show every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Welcome back. It's still Breakfast Daily here on Channel 1 TV with me, Dede Davis, and Chris Carter. Up next is our What's Trending on Social Media segment. All right, you're welcome back. Now let's delve into what's trending. What's trending, it's basically what people are talking about, what people are agitated about, happy, excited, and whatnot. And we take these stories from Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, you know, those platforms. The first story, Chris, is a flash flood.
Yes, a very devastating one.
A very devastating one, yeah.
When I went home yesterday, that's the first thing I actually saw on the TVs when I put my TV on. And it has started earlier before that. Yeah, so there's a flash flood that happened in Nepal. And Nepal is actually on the trending list because of everything that is happening and the kind of disaster that it caused. And it happened along the Botokochi and Trishuli River near Nepal, Tibet, and that's around the Chinese border. Nepal is actually one of the countries around the Himalayan mountains, and this thing struck yesterday. And no, I mean 2 days ago and yesterday.
yeah.
As of August 8th, the death toll climbed through to roughly 468 to 475, with hundreds to over 1,004 people still missing. It's actually a very devastating one.
is.
Search and rescue efforts continue across multiple districts, including Rasuwa and Nuwakot and Chitwan and other downstream, with bodies recovered from the initial impact zone. Hundreds have been rescued by helicopter and land, but many actually remain cut off. Hydropower plants are damaged or shut down. Roads and bridges are destroyed, and villages were swept away by water and debris. And this morning, China have actually recalled its people back because of the rescue personnel from China. They've been asked to come back because there are speculations that something might actually happen again today, and especially around the lake and the broken banks. So there are speculations that something might actually happen. So residents in the Nepal border districts in Rasuwa were seen fleeing up hillsides as they brace for a surge on the river levels. So due to the risks and the lake bursting, the Chinese rescue personnel have been told to withdraw to a safe area.
That's sad.
This is very sad. Watching it yesterday was even worse. You could see the struggle. You could see people crying, running.
Oh, goodness.
And when they were interviewed, it was just so painful.
And that's not actually the first time it's happening.
Yeah.
I understand last year, somewhere in July, a similar thing happened, and this is also the second one. It's devastating.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's educate our viewers on what a flash flood is. So a flash flood is a rapid rise of water along a stream or low-lying urban area. Flash flooding occurs within 6 hours of a significant rain event and is usually caused by intense storms that produce heavy rainfall in a short amount of time, like we're seeing on the screen. So
and the flash flood is actually what happened the other time here in Ghana, but it's not just as intense as this, obviously, because we are not between two rivers. This happens solely like this because, of course, they are between two rivers. Do you understand? And apart from that, they're also located around the Himalayan mountains. And I didn't imagine that, being on top there would actually cause a serious problem. But nature
it's actually a flood-prone area. Yeah.
Even it feels like they can see it coming.
Yeah.
They can definitely see it coming. Where are you going to run to? Oh my! This is so difficult to watch.
And it's coming.
Exactly. So where are they running to? People are running. Oh my God! And that is it. Oh, goodness. This feels like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're Christian, then this is the time we need to ask ourselves, how the end of the world look like this
It will be disastrous. Anyway.
Oh my God, this is very, 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 very scary to watch.
Wow.
So, in as much as they're running the other way, it will still get to them.
It will still get to them.
Oh, this is so sad.
Anyway,
I just hope some people are still found alive. I think that's one of the things we should pray for. I mean, properties are already damaged.
Yeah.
But I just pray that some people are still, alive. Because right now, about 500 people are still missing.
Missing.
Yeah. And one will ask, why is China part of this discussion? because China actually borders Nepal, that means their citizens are actually also suffering this. Do you understand? Anyway, let us check out some of the comments on this very devastating and catastrophic issue. Liz says, I had never seen the force of nature so severe and terrifying. It's inexplicable. It's an inexplicable fear to witness it, and may God protect those who are living through it. It's scary.
Indeed.
At No Fralo, thousands of people are homeless and are forced to live in the mountains. A 2-year-old child was rescued from the rubble. Pray for Nepal. At Michael MC 1970, that's the worst thing I've ever seen. At Abdul Rashid DM1, this is the most horrible flooding I've ever seen. At Collins Spades ASP, terrifying. Human before nature is so punny.
Wow.
Terrifying.
It's like 1 second you're here, the next minute. Anyway.
This is actually a very sad situation to see. Very, 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 very sad situation. But yeah, the last comment actually hits me. Humans before nature is actually very punny, because we should be thinking nature before humans, because we live on Earth. You know that.
I agree.
But we are doing humans, and because I want to bring it to the environment that we live in, and even sanitation. I mean, this has nothing to do with sanitation, obviously, but this has a lot to do with the environment, and I cannot blame any I can't pinpoint any possible issue or possible cause of this. Do you understand? Because this is nature. But when it comes to our environment, we also need to take care of our environment. That's why the person say human before nature is actually very funny. It's a weak statement. We should be looking at the other way around, nature before humans, because we live on Earth.
Exactly.
So we are supposed to be protecting our Earth. That means forest degradation. That means keeping the environment clean. That means
fight against galamsey.
That means everything that is going to be affecting our environment, we should care about it first before our greed or our selfishness.
Spot on.
But my heart goes out to the people of Nepal, and I just hope we find more people alive, as we just found. I mean, they find more people alive as they just found a 2-year-old. May God protect them and may God comfort them at the same time. And kudos to China for helping out. Yeah.
Anyway, the second one, So Salif Keita cancels upcoming performance in South Africa, citing xenophobia. Legendary Malian singer Salif Keita has cancelled his upcoming performance in South Africa, citing concerns over xenophobic violence. His decision comes weeks after Grammy-winning singer Tyla cancelled her Lagos show, following calls from some Nigerians for her to pull out of her over anti-migrant sentiment in South Africa. In a statement posted on Facebook around August 25, 26, 2026, the 77-year-old artist said he could not ignore attacks on migrants amid anti-immigration protests. He emphasized that this does not match the South Africa he knows, the one associated with Nelson Mandela's legacy and solidarity with other African nations, and framed the decision as a rejection of hate violence rather than of South Africans or the country itself. He left the door open for non-commercial appearances, example in township focused on dialogues or healing, and a possible return when conditions improve.
Yeah. Well, he's right though. When you look at his comment, you can see that he's actually very right, because he's the He's the one behind the very famous song Africa. Yeah, so if he's thinking about Africa,
of course
he cannot be doing contrary
exactly
to what he's singing
Mhm.
about. So he's very right to feel so. But I think South Africa is going to be bearing a lot of these brands.
Yeah.
They're going to
lot
be
more
bearing
will come,
a
yeah.
lot more of these
Mhm.
brands in the coming future because everybody's watching, and the fact that people are not retaliating like them or the way they expect people
Yeah.
should behave, like barbaric towards others, does not mean that people will not do it diplomatically.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard about what we've
Our
heard
foreign
about, yes,
minister rejecting
that money,
Mhm.
and obviously because that's a company linked to South Africa. We never heard anything about them. I mean, we never heard anything from them.
regarding
You
the
know,
attacks.
regarding that
yeah.
issue. So I don't know how you think you could just act oblivious and just think everybody would just forget everything. You understand? So I think he's on the right course. It's his right to do
Yeah.
that. Yes. Any other person that is Africa centered will feel the same way.
Yeah. And I think other African countries should follow suit.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it will hurt the creative economy.
It's already hurting their
Yeah, it
creative
would.
economy already
It would.
because some of their creatives are already also being cancelled internationally.
Nationally,
Nobody's
yeah.
inviting them
Mhm,
internationally,
mhm.
and some of them, their money comes from
Yeah.
the international platforms that they sit on. So it's going to hurt everybody. Everybody's going to feel it.
Anyway, let's check out some comments. All right. Izazar says, the golden voice of Africa for a reason will force them to be sensible. Merci, mon le jeune. I love you always. Bashiru says, an African visionary, no unity until oppression stops. Nobody should be going to South Africa. Willow Smith said, good for him. We're going to learn. We're losing our brand image with the way we treat the rest of Africa. Phyllis Wee 422. Good for him. It would be a waste of our money in Cyril's economy. He's helping us save money. Well, we are saving money, but they are also losing money. Bayo Shola Jr. says, Salif Keita's stance highlights a tough reality. Music is one of Africa's strongest unifiers. But when hostility and safety issues disrupt movement, the entire creative ecosystem pays the price. Heavy, but necessary. Chris, you see what I mentioned? Right, that's all. So
yeah,
indeed,
yeah.
they will bear the brunt.
They will bear the brunt,
Yeah.
and they should get ready for more
Mhm.
because nobody's going to forget like that. I mean, we're all peace-loving humans, but we never forget. Anyway, let's move
the
to another
third
one.
one?
The third one is actually a very important one, and I think every government should actually brace
Raise
this.
it, yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about it for a very long time, and it's all about child safety on the internet.
Mhm.
And child safety on the internet has been a hot topic, not just in America, but also in Europe and also in parts of Africa, because once in a while we try to bring it up. Now, Meta, that is the biggest players when it comes to social medias or tech giants in the world. Do you understand? They obviously are worth over 1.36 trillion US dollars. But they have been in court because California and 28 other United States, US states, have sued them for that amount, 1 trillion, and they are settling out of court. And they were actually sued over allegations that Meta deliberately designed addictive products that would harm children. So if you're wondering if Meta is only Facebook, let's remember that Meta is also Instagram and also WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people will say, oh, but if it's Meta, that means it's only Facebook. No. We have our kids on social media, pages like Instagram and also on WhatsApp. So now they are settling out of court and they are settling about $18 billion that's going to be shared among those states. And they have also promised to make major changes when it comes to the way people consume their products. So the biggest changes are a combined 2-hour daily limit across both apps, that's Facebook and Instagram. Both the changes go much further than just screen time. Now, after just 15 minutes of continuous use, children will hit a mandatory productive pause, with further interruptions across 60 to 90 minutes between midnight and 6 a.m. Access will be restricted entirely. Now, during school year, Instagram and Facebook push notifications will also be switched off for children between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. on weekdays. Meta will have to strengthen age verification, introduce tougher protections around bullying, eating disorder, suicide, and self-harm, and give parents greater oversight. It will also limit some of the features that have become completely normal on social media. That's beauty filters, visible like counts, and endless feeds. And of course, Meta won't simply be trusted to implement the changes itself. Now, independent auditors and the 29 states will regularly assess whether the protection have also been introduced, whether they are working. For years, the biggest social media platforms have been designed around the idea to keep you scrolling and watching and checking and coming back. And that is what we call doom scroll. So all these are designed for you to doom scroll. And doom scrolling does nothing beneficial to you, but just wastes your time. So if it can waste adults' time, imagine what it's doing to children.
Kids,
So that is why these states, that's the 29 states, have actually come out to sue them. But I like the fact that they have said they will make these changes. Because it's very important. And a lot of people will not understand how this affects the children psychologically, because things like beauty filters. So there are people that can't, even adults that can't even do without filters. Everybody wants to look perfect. You meet somebody on social media, the person is all picture perfect, but when you meet the person real life,
this is not my real face.
So they are going to be taking all of that off, because I listened to a podcast that had to do with children protection online. So apart from the obvious ones that we know where people can, meet predators, the issue of self-harm is there. Because it affects them in a psychological way. Say you follow a certain person, and the person looks picture perfect, and you want to be like the person, but you can't. So it starts disturbing you psychologically. You want to start harming yourself because you don't look like the person, because you can't acquire what the person has, and all of that. And with the issue of even children not eating,
that's worrying.
Yes, because society has painted a picture of what beauty standards should look like on social media. Everybody has perky lips, everybody is thin, everybody is a certain way. And because you are thin, or because you are being fed that thinness is what, or slimness is what should be the beauty standard. Now, little girls stop eating, and then they go into, they begin to have eating disorders like anorexia. They begin to have eating disorders like bulimia. They begin to have eating disorders. So between anorexia, anorexia or bulimia, one of them, people actually, put it. It's a real thing. You eat and you go out to
push it out.
What? It's actually a real thing, and it's a sickness.
Whoa.
Yes, I think it's either bulimia or anorexia, but both of them have to do with your weight. So a lot of American children are going through that. And the bullying. And that is one thing, Meta. This, forget the American children. Here in Ghana, people are fighting on social media, bullying people on Facebook. You are insulting. So that is
people
bullying.
You've never met.
And they leave it. And they leave it. And they leave it. But when you talk about serious issues that are affecting children, you can't even write the word rape on social media You can't write the word rape on Instagram. Like you are reporting an issue. You can't write rape. Now everybody has to write grape. We can't write those words because when you write those words, Meta will either take your post down, will block you, will say you have done this against them.
The law.
Yes, you cannot speak against these things. But Meta can allow people, insult people.
Yeah.
It's not a crime. In fact, your account will be boosted more. Your account will be shown to everybody, even children. It will trend. You will have all the views. You will have all the likes, all the shares, and then Meta will award you for that. But when advocacy groups come out and talk about issues that are affecting people, we even have to change our words.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, oh Lord. You see, it's just bad. It's just bad. It's bad. So Meta, you see, when are we in Ghana going to also? We cannot just. We should also follow suit. We should also follow suit because this thing, we are awarded for insulting people. If you want to be the next superstar in Ghana, just insult everybody. Just do insulting spree. Everybody will follow you. Just be a fool. That's the word. Just be anyhow. And everybody will follow you. But anyway, we have comments on this. And kudos to the States. I think all African countries should also follow suit.
And I like the fact that they said they would assess regularly.
Yes.
To check whether...
accountability. Because this is not the first time Meta is saying that.
Yeah.
Do you know before, they were actually very inclusive. Very, they watch out some of those things. When Trump came back, they removed all those things. They're like, no. They remove everything again. They don't believe in inclusivity again. They don't believe in, oh, I am black or you're racist. No. Everything just goes right now. It's good. Yeah.
Anyway, let's check out some comments.
At Fabri Fantasike, the names are social media. You just know that they settled because they'd lose. They knew they would lose. Now I want all the other apps to follow suit. Exactly what we're talking about. For everyone, it's not only the young. Exactly, everybody. Rice Girl 87, she must really like rice. I'd like some of these setting as an adult. True. Is that going to be offered? Hannah _ SRBK, why can adults turn off my personal content feed? All I wanted for years was to just know what people I follow are posting in order they posted. And it's true. It's true. If Mexpat Mama, about time, these limits should be for all of us all,
adults
kids and adults. Yeah. Ashton _ Lane _ Fitzpatrick. Do we really think kids aren't going to be able to figure out a way around all of this? I think that's a very good question. Yeah. They'll either change their ages or do something, or even use AI to create older face.
I was going to ask, how would you be able to tell this person is 16 or 17 or 15? How would you be able to tell?
It's important that these features are not just around kids. All of us need it. There's a lot of doom scrolling. If you have a limit of when to post on social media or how much to use on social media, you would know how to use your social media accounts for what. You would know, okay, I have only 8 hours, so I have to use it well.
Sometimes even the 8 hours is up, you get the notification, but you ignore.
Yes. So I like the pitch. I like that. And all that social media, platforms should also follow suit.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's check out the video of the day. I want to say thank you for joining us for the trends. Now, the video of the day.
Mom, how are you feeling now?
Much better.
Dad, you're next.
Don't break my leg. I think my neck is broken.
Other side now.
Get back.
You're so dramatic. How do you feel?
I can't talk.
Dad, why are you walking like that?
You can't walk properly.
Wow, he said I can't talk. And he was checking if he was bleeding.
Well, have you tried it before?
No,
though?
I haven't gone to the chiropractor before.
Oh, you
I
should.
only do physio, but not.
It's a nice feeling.
But my friend, who's actually a chiropractor, she said it's important that every adult does it.
Yeah.
Like once in a while.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You
And you know,
should.
sometimes when you do it, the way you walk and even your
yeah.
height even elongates. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't try this at home, though.
No. See
Don't
a
try this at
professional.
home. You have to see a professional. You go and try it at home. That thing that he was checking will really happen.
It is good, actually. You'll be relieved.
Why?
I tried
did you do it?
Yeah, I tried it. My entire being after I had it, I was just relaxed and you sleep well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you should try it.
Wow,
Since you're a health person, you should try it.
I should try it. I should
Yeah.
probably try it. But yeah, I probably will be that woman. I probably will be that woman. But anyway, don't try it at home. This
Yeah.
is just to put smiles on your face, especially with their reactions. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the video of the day. Let's take a quick break and we will be opening the phone lines for you to join us.
This is the Upside Out Show. This is the Upside Out Show. This is the Upside Out Show. Your favorite lifestyle show on TV. From exclusive interviews with your favorite personalities.
The child in me sometimes is quite predominant.
So hold on.
I hope you understand. And people misinterpret that. I'm a very calm person.
Okay. What's been keeping you busy now?
Staying out of trouble, that's keeping me busy.
So behind the scenes secrets that you haven't seen or heard anywhere else. Aha! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here on the Upside Down Show is where it all happens. Today, people don't care about morals, people don't care about intentions, people don't care about anything. Your money can buy you any and everything.
But you will not last.
Really?
No, you will not last.
But the person see the dead body.
I thought we'll catch you.
You people.
Catch the Upside Down Show every Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
The This is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is almost here. Get ready for 2 exciting days of celebrating Ghanaian creativity, innovation, enterprise, and excellence. Discover amazing made in Ghana brands across fashion, food, agriculture, technology, beauty, automobiles, hospitality, creative arts, and more. Come discover, come connect, come experience the very best of Ghana. The date is the 29th and 30th of August 2026. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the venue is F4 Sutherland's Children's Park. Don't miss it. Call 0205 973 973 or 0558 973 973 to register. That This is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, MTN, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC, and the Ghana Enterprises Agency GEA. This is Ghana Exhibition 2026, celebrating Ghana, showcasing excellence.
Every year, there is a place where the atmosphere shifts, where praise becomes a sanctuary.
Hello, family. My name is Perez Music, and I'd like to invite you to Glorify 2026, happening right here at the Victory Bible Church International, Dominion Sanctuary inside Awoshi, and it's happening on the 30th of August. Joining me this year is my big brother and a mogul, Minister Joe Meto. We also have a special monologue by Jeffrey Norton. And my brother King's Kid is also going to be here.
Yes, come let's celebrate God for his goodness and mercies at Glorified 2026 on August 30th, 2026. Doors open at 4 p.m. prompt and the venue is Victory Bible Church, Dominion Sanctuary, Awoshi Bayard. Media sponsors Channel 1 TV, City FM. Come ready to encounter.
The Community Tracker is a parliamentary accountability project, a collaborative initiative between Channel 1 TV and the African Center for Parliamentary Affairs. Serving as an evidence-based project, Community Tracker documents and assesses development projects across constituencies in Ghana. The initiative includes the development of an attractive database map that identifies and tracks infrastructure projects, making information publicly available and promoting greater accountability. The program empowers communities to identify their priority development needs, monitor project implementations, and hold duty bearers accountable for the delivery of public services. It provides visibility for members of parliament who are delivering tangible development outcomes in their constituencies. Through the tracking and documentation of constituency-level projects, the program seeks to strengthen accountability in public infrastructure delivery while giving communities a meaningful voice in evaluating the impact of development interventions. The Community Tracker airs on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. with repeat broadcasts on Tuesdays 11 a.m. and Saturdays 5:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Exhibition 2026 is almost here. Get ready for 2 exciting days of celebrating Ghanaian creativity, innovation, enterprise, and excellence. Discover amazing made in Ghana brands across fashion, food, agriculture, technology, beauty, automobiles, hospitality, creative arts, and more. Come discover, come connect, come experience the very best of Ghana. The date is the 29th and 30th of August 2026. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the venue is F. Sutherland's Children's Park. Don't miss it. Call 0205 973 973 or 0558 973 973 to register. That This Is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, MTN, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC, and the Ghana Enterprises Agency GEA. This is Ghana Exhibition 2026, celebrating Ghana, showcasing excellence. The This Is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is almost here. Get ready for 2 exciting days of celebrating Ghanaian creativity, innovation, enterprise, and excellence. Discover amazing made in Ghana brands across fashion, food, agriculture, technology, beauty, automobiles, hospitality, creative arts, and more. Come discover, come connect, come experience the very best of Ghana. The date is the 29th and 30th of August 2026. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the venue is F. Sutherland's Children's Park. Don't miss it. Call 0205 973 973 or 0558 973 973 to register. That This Is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, MTN, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC, and the Ghana Enterprises Agency GEA. This is Ghana Exhibition 2026, celebrating Ghana, showcasing excellence.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still Breakfast Daily right here on Channel One TV. And as you all know, we've been talking about the This is Ghana exhibition that's going to be happening tomorrow and on Sunday. And obviously, because the day is drawing nearer, we always get to speak to, exhibitors. We've been doing that since the last week, actually. Right now, we are about to speak to another exhibitor, and we told you that there are different industries that present themselves at the This is Ghana exhibition. Now, we have Gloria Adelaide Sosu, who is the head of student recruitment at Ghana Communication Technology University, and also Michael Commander Homenu, who's the head of undergraduate admission at the GCTU. You are all welcome.
Thank you
very much.
How are you doing?
Doing well.
All right. So, is this your first time being part of the This is Ghana exhibition?
This is not the first time, but it's the first time for me.
Okay. Yes. And why is it important for an education, entity to be part of this?
I believe that as the aim of the exhibition is to project Ghana made, Ghana Communication Technology has been enacted by the Act of Parliament 2020 at 1022, and we run programs, and we believe that education transforms lives. So if we project our institution at the Ghana Exhibition Fair, students can get the opportunity to enroll, and then lives will be transformed.
Right. The This is Ghana exhibition. That's what it's called.
The This is Ghana exhibition.
All right. All right. So the last time that you actually partook in it, did you make any impact? Did you gain anything from it?
Yes, the last exhibition was great. We had students enrolling from the exhibition. We had great numbers coming in, and the platform was great for the university.
Right, right. So, Mr. Michael Commander Homenu, how are you?
I'm fine.
You've been very quiet. All right. So, what are some of the things that you're going to be showcasing there as an educational entity?
As mandated by the Act to run programs which are technology driven, we have a number of programs at various levels: diploma, bachelor, and postgraduate programs in ICT, computing, engineering, and business, and they are all technology driven. We ensure our programs are tailored in such a way that by the time the students graduate, they will be imbibed with innovation and technology driven. They understand the value of technology and the way the world goes is going now.
Right. That's a very interesting one. And as as the head of undergraduate admissions, what are you looking out for when you come out there and and speaking to people? What are you going to be looking out for?
We expect to meet a lot of participants where we can sell our programs to them, and expect at the end of the day we'll be able to increase our enrollment.
Right. Now tell us about the Ghana Communication Technology University.
I said earlier, Ghana Communication Technology, simply called GCTU, was mandated by the Act of Parliament in 2020 to run technology-driven programs. It started in 2006 as a college being run under mentorship of KNUST. And in 2020, we became fully fledged university to run our programs.
Right. So what are some of the programs that you offer there?
We have programs in ICT, computer science, software engineering, web application development, multimedia technology, marketing, accounting, human resource management, and we also have programs in telecommunication engineering and computer engineering.
Right. So Gloria, as the head of student recruitment, what are you also looking out for when you come there? Are you going to be around, trying to tell us, hey, let your kids come here?
Yes, I'm looking at having on-site applications.
Okay.
Because we are looking at the numbers. I'm not just coming to exhibit and put a stand,
but I want people to be able to enroll. So all those graduates that have finished senior high school are waiting their results can still apply on site as awaiting students. Once their results are released, they can upload it into the system and the admissions will be given to them.
So why should they choose you?
You know, like my colleague said earlier, we are the only institution mandated to run technology-driven programs. And in the institution, we have 3 faculties. We have the Faculty of Computing and Information Systems. We have the Faculty of Engineering. And we run industry-relevant programs. Programs that will make you employable. Not a degree that once you complete, you need to shove it under your bed and now looking for a skill. But with GCTU, we give you hands-on training, skills that make you employable. Yes, that is why you need to choose GCTU.
Yeah, and how has it been so far as a student, as one in charge of the student recruitment?
It's been great for me, looking at the numbers we had as at last year. And I'm looking at having at least 20,000 students applying and enrolling 15,000.
Oh, that's,
yes.
That's against last year,
12,000.
where we had 10,000 applications and had 5,000 enrolled.
That's very interesting. And can you tell how many you got from the This is Ghana exhibition?
From my earlier predecessor, we had over 1,000 applications from This is Ghana.
How many?
Over 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Applications.
Right.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. That's very, very interesting. So it's happening on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm sure there are people watching you for the first time. What would you tell them, or what would you like to tell them?
Okay. So if you're watching me at home, I would like to invite you to the A4 Sutherland Park. I want you to come with your certificate if you already have your results. If not, come with your ID card, and then we can take you through the process. All you need to do is to type apply@gctu.edu.gh. You need to fund your Momo with 255 Ghana cedis, which is the application fee. The process is very simple. Once you do that, all we need to do is to approve your application.
Wow, that's very interesting. But where is Ghana Technology University?
We are located close to the Ghana Police Training School.
Where?
Closer to Abeka Junction.
Right. That's nice. So people can just walk into there and, meet you guys, and then everything's sorted.
Yes.
All right. That's a very good one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's still all about the This is Ghana exhibition. We just spoke to Gloria Adelaide Sosu, who's the head for student recruitment at GCTU, and also Michael Commander Homenu, who's the head of undergraduate admissions at the GCTU. They are going to be having a stand at the This is Ghana exhibition happening tomorrow at the A4 Sutherland Children's Park. That's going to start at 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. tomorrow. So if you cannot come around tomorrow, remember that on Sunday it's going to be another day, and of course they will be there to serve you. And as you heard from Gloria, if you are thinking of GCTU, all you need to do is head to your website and then
type apply@gctu.edu.gh,
and then come with your 255 Ghana CDs, and also have a chit chat with them, so you can be enrolled as a student.
Yes, and if you're a professional, you already have your HND, you already have your first degree. We have masters, we have MPhil, we have PhD programs.
All right.
And we have the Institute of Distance Education. You can work and you can still school.
All right. So you heard it from them, trying to make everything convenient for you. All you need to do is head to your stand tomorrow and on Sunday and have a conversation with them, and voila, everything will be done at your service. Let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we are going to be having some entertainment conversations, because why not? It's Friday.
is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is almost here. Get ready for 2 exciting days of celebrating Ghanaian creativity, innovation, enterprise, and excellence. Discover amazing made in Ghana brands across fashion, food, agriculture, technology, beauty, automobiles, hospitality, creative arts, and more. Come discover, come connect, come experience the very best of Ghana. The date is the 29th and 30th of August 2026. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the venue is F4 Sutherland's Children's Park. Don't miss it. Call 0205 973 973 or 0558 973 973 to register. That This is Ghana Exhibition 2026 is powered by Channel One TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, MTN, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center (GIPC), and the Ghana Enterprises Agency (GEA). This is Ghana Exhibition 2026, celebrating Ghana, showcasing excellence.
All right, it's still Breakfast Daily, and like I said before we went on the break, it's time for us to get into some entertainment.
Yeah.
And of course, every Friday, the only person that comes here to bring us the entertainment is
Ghana's Radio Baby.
I'm sandwiched by two beautiful ladies. Chris, I love your outfit. Didi, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
I have a gift for you after the show.
Please, the car you promised
No,
on
you
my
see,
birthday
the
is
fuel
not
in the ship got finished. So the car is still stuck at Konongo. Yeah. So you relax. The car will come. Okay.
Anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you warming up for your graduation?
You know, trying to get the best plug I can mantle for my suit. Yeah. Because, you know, the boys
have to represent.
You know, I need to bring in Munyam to Channel One
Of
TV.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, I'm a show up proper.
Hey.
That's
Anyway.
good. So what do you have for us today?
Let's begin on a rather sad note. Veteran Ghanaian actress Grace Norte passed away the early hours of Wednesday. 89 years old actually, at the University of Ghana Medical School, the hospital there. So yeah, she unfortunately she's no more now. This is one of the pioneers of the movie industry, the Gollywood. Even Kuma would have seen her star in movies with Anama McBrown and all that. And she's no more. Few days to her 90th birthday, actually. Unfortunately, she's passed away. So yeah, we are mourning. The movie industry is mourning, and this is sort of a wake-up call to the powers that be to properly celebrate our veteran actors and actresses while they are still alive. You know. Now that she's no more, people are going to be calling for state burial and what have you, but we could have given them this same level of appreciation and support while they were alive. And Ghana is one country, excuse my language, that is so poor with regards to celebrating our legends, our veterans, you know.
Don't be excused. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, so we should learn to celebrate them. A lot more of our actors and actresses are this old, you know, the likes of Mami Dokuno, Fred Amugi and others, you know. Let's celebrate them while they are still alive. You only see them when they are invited to show up at certain places to make the events look good. But beyond that, are they really celebrated? What can they brag about from their years of service to the entertainment industry? You know, the tourism ministry, the creative arts agency, the National Film Authority. What are we doing to celebrate them?
No, so one will now ask, how should it be celebrated?
I mean, recognition for their works. How many of these old veteran movie actors and actresses do you see at movie awards? I was at the Ghana Movie Awards. I didn't see any veteran actor or actress being awarded. sometimes that's all they want. They just want to feel appreciated, celebrated for their contribution. A lot of the current crop of actors looked up to some of them. Some of them helped in molding them properly to become who they are. So awards, there was one renowned veteran actor who died. Is it last year or last 2 years? There was a time he couldn't pay his rent. ECG
Papa
disconnected.
Ajete, yeah.
I mean,
Somebody.
let's support them. I don't know how that is going to work, but once they have authorities that take care of these creatives, they should be able to be celebrated properly.
So I think the best thing to actually do, or the best thing we should call for, is actually proper measures when it comes to distribution of the videos and also how of the film. Basically, and also how people should earn from it. Because as creatives, if we're doing things the right way, people are not just supposed to be paid for, especially actors and musicians, are not just supposed to be paid one-time payment. These are people that are supposed to be receiving royalties. And when you talk about royalties are not just for musicians, but actors too. So as long as they're still being played, as long as the movies are still being, streamed on the internet everywhere, they are supposed to be making some, dollar for whatever that they have worked, because these are people that contribute into the art. So I think that is what we are supposed to be fighting for. That is what the industry is supposed to be fighting for, because at the end of the day, even if somebody's giving $10 million and the person does not even manage it well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and then the $10 million is out. But if you have something that you are seeing every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, you get paid. I have seen people who have put especially musicians, I have seen people who have put their house into order. When I say put their house into order, they basically were lucky to have been in better environments. Do you understand? I'm talking about Ghanaian musicians, and that their children are actually benefiting from their royalties internationally. So I have seen someone there, and then she received just an alert of $10,000. And I said, where did that come from? It's my dad's royalty. So if we have something like that here, if we have a way that can be monitored, some of these things won't be a problem. These people will probably be celebrated better. And forget, maybe they just want a plaque. A plaque is not enough.
It's not enough,
I need money to be celebrated.
I need to earn for
I need to earn for my work to be celebrated. She must have been in the hospital. She didn't have a family that probably has. She must have, I mean, you would have heard her situation. She's out there asking for money. Do you understand? So I think if we really care about our industry as creatives, these things need to be talked about. Because forget, you cannot do slave queen into old age. If you used to get a slave queen, do you understand, when you were in the industry, when you get to a certain age, you are no more ripe. Another person is now the hottest. Do you understand? And nobody will dash you again.
Yeah, so that's that. But speaking about support,
and even beyond the royalties Chris spoke of, we don't make use of them in their old age like the Nigerians do. We see Nigerian movies where you would see Patience Ozoko,
Kanayo,
like the old characters playing out there. But here we don't see that.
Well, you wouldn't blame them completely.
Because that's also income for them, right?
But you see, you wouldn't blame them completely.
Maybe they don't fit the role.
Maybe they were not even reached out to. And let's not forget.
And that's a problem.
No, let's not forget. The time we had the audition here, didn't you see older people? There are new crops of oldies coming out too. So you have to be seen. It's not that they are forgotten, but there are new crops. Let's also give someone a chance.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, so we cannot say, they're not the only old people.
But at least we can advocate for that as well.
Because I think Fred Amogi has starred in some. Let's not.
Yeah, but how many Fred Amogi movies can you count?
Yeah, but how many people have also written movies where there are old characters that play for long?
That's what I'm about to touch on. I've had an interview with him where he mentioned that producers prefer using young people disguise themselves as oldies when they are there, and sometimes when they are contacted, even on days they are contacted, they make chicken change from acting and whatever.
That's the point. Because of the chicken change they make, I'm not going to come.
But you two, you are bringing someone like Grace Omabo on your set.
Because of the chicken,
you should. You know, she carries weight,
I
right?
have been on the set. Everybody was paying chicken change, even on oldie.
Then they should do
that
better.
Just died recently. So
then movie producers should do better.
It's not the producers; it's the investment in the the movies. A producer can have a great story, but not have great investment.
That's true.
Well, there's that too.
That's true.
Anyway.
It's investment because you cannot expect a producer to pay a writer, pay the person that's going to shoot, pay everybody out of pockets. There's a difference between out of pockets. You understand? Out of pockets.
Well,
yeah.
anyway.
So speaking about support for creatives, the Creative Arts Agency.
Before you move to the creative arts industry, let's watch this video. For those of us who don't know who Grace Nortey was, let's check out this, and then when we come back, we'll delve into that.
If your husband dies, all his properties, look at this big house, everything will be yours. You have to do something about him. Look, if I were you, I'll finish him.
Mommy, you mean I should kill my husband?
Yes, you have to kill him. If not, you will be the loser in the end.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, may her
that's
soul
a glimpse
rest
of
in
who.
peace.
And I think he starred in Beast of No Nation too. The witch. She played the witch.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking about support for creatives, the Creative Arts Agency had the Creative Art Forum where musicians, actors and actresses, painters were present to
for me.
judge on how to make the industry better, how to make it more lucrative, how to make it globally competitive, among other things. Now they have announced an 8-year transformational plan. Yeah, 8-year transformational plan, and it comes with a 20 million Ghana cedis seed fund. They are going to make available insurance coverage for some of these are old actors and actresses and musicians. They are going to help them secure funds and loans when they want to produce their movies, when they want to organize their shows and what have you. Yeah, so those were some of the discussions that went on there. I was there, and some of the complaints of these actors and actresses especially were very, very unpleasant to hear. You know, some of them feel they've served the nation enough. And I mean, private investors can't do all by themselves. And if for nothing at all, the powers that be need to take a step for private investors to see how serious or prepared we are, how forward-minded we are, how we want to move the industry ahead. You know, so to me, this is the first of its kind. Under the previous Creative Arts Agency, there wasn't this. So even though there's still more to do, this is a step in there. I don't like the look on your faces. No, let's applaud them for the step they've taken here. But 20 million Ghana cedis is chicken change. Looking at the number of actors, actresses, musicians, performers, you know.
So how would the distribution be?
You see, that's the thing. You know, we just keep talking about the musicians and the actors, and we forgot the artists. We forget
the dancers.
We forgot the fashion industry is part of the creative industry.
Fashion people were there as
and
well.
you see, the fashion people actually also bring a lot of eyeballs to the country. Do you understand? So you cannot look at one side and leave one side. Because in as much as we're always talking about the creative industry, the creative industry, the focus in this country has always been musicians. And
it's even been
the
musicians
film.
alone.
Do you understand?
Film doesn't get a quarter of the attention music gets.
So I don't know. Did you feel ecstatic about this? Because
I
I mean, let's
I'm
see
numb.
how they
Let me
they
not
roll it
pronounce
out,
my
because
verdict. Yeah.
we've been talking for long
Mhm.
about the creative industry.
Yeah.
So if this seed fund is
Mm,
coming
mm.
in, let's see how the distribution would go.
Yep.
Let's see how it will impact the industry moving forward. I mean,
And
And another thing about this whole creative industry,
Mm.
choose the right people
Yeah.
for the right offices.
Yeah.
This whole my friend, your friend,
I
our
know,
family, your job,
right?
it's,
Family and friends.
it's like we've seen some time before, even people that don't understand anything about creativity are put in the creative industry just because they are somebody or just because they are linked to some.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If you put the right people in the right spaces, they will be able to make
And give them
meaningful
the right support as
contributions.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will be able to make meaningful contributions. But it seems like it's just the wrong people. Nobody's making way for the right people. Nobody wants to have discussions. And even when discussions are had, it's just talk. What's the next line in action? I mean, this is the first time they put lights and things for us to see, like, look being beautiful like this. But this is not the first time we've had conversations about the creative. I hear them every day, every day.
On this particular set, countless number of times. Yeah, but one thing I've also noticed is the neglect.
And journalists are also part of
Yeah.
it too. The media is
Yeah.
also part of it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I have a problem with journalists in the creative space. Most of them are all about the controversies. They are all about doing the bidding of a certain colleague who is now in a position where he has a say in what goes on in the
But you
creative
see, you
industry.
don't blame them because that is how,
How
they
they-
eat.
exactly.
That is how they get their little dollar.
The bottom line is it right?
It
You
might
should
not
be able to
you
call
see,
them out
it
for
might
their
not
wrongs.
be right, but if systems were put into place where everybody is treated fairly and equally and paid well, and nobody gonna be running to become a blogger, because right now even people who have gone to school are now turning into cell phone bloggers just because they need the next dollar, just because they need the next city to eat. It's about it's like galamsey.
You're right.
It's the issue we talked about today.
Today, yeah. Right.
It's about galamsey.
It's
I
normal.
cannot find the next food to eat. Then I have to enter the. But it does not make it right.
But that is how come it's going to keep repeating, because people are not empowered enough to call these individuals out for their wrongs and what have you. So it's going to keep recurring.
Well,
yeah.
both of you are right. What's on Vibe Room this weekend?
Vibe Room, we have special conversation on just a minute. Yeah, we are looking at toxic positivity. Is good vibes only realistic? Good vibes only, is it realistic?
No.
Can it be permanent? Can you have good vibes throughout? Is it even achievable?
You're not a robot. You have emotions, and emotions go up and down.
Yeah.
And if your emotions can
Yeah.
go up and down,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what I think. I'm not part of the show, but I'm just telling you my own thought. You're not a robot.
So at a
Sometimes
point,
you like bad vibes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's necessary, you know. The bad vibes bring the inner person of individual.
Just be full of positivity.
Yeah.
It's
really.
yin yang.
Yeah,
No, we are
just be
yin
full of
yang.
positivity.
Yin yang.
Negative energy away.
Yin yang. There's a balance. Sometimes you're not always fully there. Sometimes you're not always fully right. So, but you cannot. You're not a robot.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's gonna be a bit of.
But as much as possible, be positive.
Yeah, so tune in to City FM tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. 12 to 1:30 p.m.
1:30
Yes, let's have a beautiful conversation.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for having
All
me.
right. Thank you so much, Ghana's Radio Baby.
Thank you.
And make sure you come to the This is Ghana exhibition
yeah.
at the Afua Sutherland Children's Park tomorrow and Sunday, starting at exactly 10 a.m.
Yes. And it's going to be ending at 5 p.m. But
Yeah.
if you cannot make it tomorrow, just remember that.
No, you must make it on both days.
If you cannot
you
make
don't
it,
have a choice.
just
You
remember
have
that
to make it on
there's
both
going to be
days.
another one on Sunday. So just gather the children, come around, and then enjoy everything made in Ghana.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you for joining us today on this episode of Breakfast Daily. My name is Chris Carter.
And I am Didi Davis. Do enjoy the rest of our programming.
Ago.